till 2, morning show.
Oh, hi again. It's me. And April's here. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. April's back.
Hello.
All of you. I want to hear from all of you who called her a part-timer and a freeloader this morning. I want to see you come back, huh?
Sorry.
Boss is going to have to put his foot down.
I thought Boss was putting his foot down this morning.
April. Yeah, see, it's kind of damned if I do, damned if I don't, because if I put my foot down and say, listen, bitch, get those fucking prizes done or I'll kick the shit out of you. As a boss, not as a husband. That would be terrible.
Christ.
If I said that as a husband, I'd be Steven Crowder. But as a boss, if I say that, it just makes me, well,
Yes?
Steven
Crowder?
Crowder. But as a boss. So I decided that she had to, now I say that, and then people go, oh, well, she's not on the air, for a little freeloader.
I see.
But now if I say, if she's on the show, and then they go, well, where are the fucking prizes then from the last 2 months?
Jesus fucking Christ. I've tried to explain a couple times. It's all my fault. Look, I was really caught up on everything before I got sick. I was sick for a whole month, and then everything got fucked. I got behind. I didn't want to do it. I didn't feel good. Didn't have envelopes, didn't have stamps. I sound like Gino Bisconti
Just
now.
unprepared.
I don't know where to get stamps,
She was
says Mr. Bisconti.
She was unprepared as all hell, and it just went to bite her in the ass. And in fairness, to show I'm not the world's worst guy, I always say to April during like prize and shipping time, I always say, hey, just let me do it. And she says, no, I'll do it. I got it.
If you want these people to message you and you do it, I mean,
I thought maybe
By
you
all
would just
means,
forward me their messages. And
hell no. Do you know how many there are?
Then I would probably a
No.
lot. You have like
I will not.
4 or 5 new VIPs that you gotta. Oh no, that's an order thing.
Yeah, you
That's
didn't tell me
different
to
than the
order
shipping
yet.
prizes. I would order that next week.
All right.
All those new VIPs and stuff, because there's probably about a handful of them,
This sounds
which
cool.
is very cool. Thank you guys very
Yes.
much for supporting this show as much as you do. Remember, if you became a VIP in the last month, you have to get in touch with April so we know where to send your stuff.
Thank you.
That's and you need to send your sizes so we know what sizes of shirts and hoodies to get you. $250 in 1 week gets you all 3 of our t-shirts, the hoodie, the 2 5.5-inch vinyl stickers, entry into a $100 prize drawing. I'm going to do it different this month because April doesn't have the prizes done from the last couple of prize show. I don't want to add.
Oh, they're just not at the door yet.
I don't want to add more shit. What I'm saying is I don't want to add more shit on her plate.
Let's catch up, yes.
So I'm going to forestall the prize show, but I did draw. This is the advantage that the VIPs and the members have this month. So usually the VIPs and the members have to be listening in order to get their prizes, to get their $100 that they won.
Yes.
I drew a couple of names this morning, right before the morning show. I'm going to be contacting as best I can. The members one will be difficult. The VIP one will be easy. I will be contacting the VIP winner and trying, depending on my familiarity with the YouTube handle, the member who won the $100, and we're going to get that out to you.
Do you here? If I may let a few people in here know maybe why I don't enjoy doing this stuff, especially if I'm sick or really stressed or busy. A lot of you, when we write down the prize winners, it's a handle name.
Right.
It's not a name. It's not like I can just look you up if you didn't message me or something like that, and then I get frustrated that I can't find you. Aaron always says if they didn't message you, don't send it.
That's my thing.
I
You gotta
feel
message.
bad because then somebody down the road, like 2 months later, will be like, hey, why didn't you send me this thing? And I'll be like, God damn it.
Well, what I always say is, and this is one thing
sorry.
I'll defend April on when the prizes are late, is that when we say 500 times during the prize show, if you don't contact April, we cannot get you your shit. We need your address. We need to be able to get this stuff to you.
Yeah.
I do tell April, I go, you have too much organizational stuff to do with these prizes anyway. If they don't get in touch with you, fuck it until they do get in touch with you.
Fuck it.
And then when people go,
Okay.
they say something like, oh, I didn't get it 2 months ago. I always say, did you send April a message? And they'll go, oh. No, I go, well, then you can't complain. Go send her a message. We'll get it out to you.
You know what else is shit? Like, some of these people that become VIPs, I mark down on a list, and I check it off, everything, when I send out that package. And I've had, in the last half a year, maybe last 6 months, I've had a bunch of people, 5 people say, hey, I didn't get my package.
Some of them are fucking with you.
I wonder.
Some of them are. No, because
Don't do that, guys.
Yeah.
That stresses me the fuck out.
Don't fuck with that. It's very funny, but don't
Not
fuck with.
to you, maybe.
I mean in the general sense. Don't fuck with April on the prize stuff. If you really like Hobo with his stickers, Hobo, we sent you the stickers. You threw them in the garbage. Stop telling people you didn't get your stickers. A, it makes April think she forgot something she didn't. And B, people think she's a piece of shit who doesn't send people stickers.
Okay, so that's one thing is people's handles versus their real names, or they're not messaging me, or sometimes they are claiming they didn't get their shit. So some of them say that there's a lot of problems with the post office, and which is what I use. I don't know if that's true or not. Some people's shit gets stolen, so I have to reorder it and send it out again, and they can't prove it. I've done it. I had to do that for Sid. Sid Saraf, his shit, but I trust didn't get there. I did. Yeah, I sent it again. Sid. He got it. Or
you send it to Mumbai for Sid.
He does not live in Mumbai.
You sent it to Mumbai so Sid could have his prizes. My son Sid will get his prizes. You will send it to Mumbai where we live, or I will be very upset with this steely toe.
I want to get you bronzed so that you look the part.
Yeah, I'll do brown face. Sid, would that be bad? Would you be okay if I did brown face? I'm just checking. If I'm going to be culturally insensitive, one of the biggest benefactors of our show has to be all right with it.
And then I guess maybe the last thing, guys, keep in mind, some of you don't send me the correct address or you don't update if you moved. I mean, I can only search back through your conversations with me so far. If you didn't update your address or you didn't give me an apartment number, you're not getting it.
We're good.
Sorry.
We've got it figured out. April will get that sent out, and we'll be all set with the prize stuff. Okay. Packer Backer says, Kumia dumping shows left and right. Going to shut down the studio. Good thing Gino has a sugar mama. I can tell you this. If they drop every show on Compound, there will be 2 left. In Hot Water and the Anthony Cumia show.
Oh, hell yeah.
And now, Packer Backer, what have you heard? Because I'm not... Don't worry, this is one of those don't say anything things. I'm not going to say anything.
You felt the look coming,
I did. The turn.
It was, yeah. I didn't turn yet. I was waiting. I had a little faith.
Hey, guys. I see you. So, with the Kumia thing, I heard people fuck with me on shit. Are Joanne and Bill with Morning, are they really leaving? Is that show really done?
Where in the tits are they going? If that's the case.
I don't know, but I can tell you this. There's a show that I think when Morning is just getting started, there's a show that's already warmed up and ready to go.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's that? Do I know him?
I don't know. Morning. Let's see. What time does Morning start? Give me a schedule.
Why would they be leaving?
Here we go. Schedule. Somebody said that in our chat today. Yeah. 11 o'clock Morning starts. Holy shit. 11 to 1. 11 to 1. I could take a half-hour break. You and I could get some breakfast.
How long? Okay, yeah. So wait.
We'll just not do an evening show anymore, and we'll go to Compound for...
I would fucking love not having evening shows. Not because you guys aren't great. It's just it really fucks up your whole rest of your day.
We'd fuck around and do a podcast like we used to every once in a while,
yes,
you know?
We have fun doing that. If Aaron and I are ever at home with nothing to do, and we're like, hey, we have something fun to talk about, let's do it.
So if something's happening with Joanne and Bill, I mean, holla at your boy. We're not against it.
Oh, yeah. Why do they call it morning if it starts at noon?
It's a good point.
I've never thought about this.
Nick the Milkman with $5 says, I just tuned in to hear April say she got fucked. Good job, Aaron, showing her who's boss by laying that black pipe. I'm honored, but no, not the black.
Oh, don't talk down about yourself.
Not the black pipe. Well, it's good. It's just not black. They call me the white buffalo. Like Franz Botha. Thank you very much, Nick the Milkman, starting us off tonight. 2:15 is the number. The morning show audience was crazy awesome today.
Thank you.
We had that knocked out early on, and we went over a little bit, so thank you. So evening show audience, knock out that last 2:15. We'll do a half hour of overtime. We are all caught up for the week, man. We are ahead for the week. That is great. So we got tonight and we got tomorrow, and then after that it's Rumble Friday, which takes care of itself. Thank you guys very much once again for being an awesome, supportive audience. We have that little hiccup Monday, and then like they always do, one other show just goes, fuck those Monday people. I got you.
You always do it. Thank you.
Yeah, so then Matt and I did a 3-hour show last night.
Yep.
Because you guys did that, and it was a lot of fun. People seemed to enjoy it.
Awesome.
And then people seemed to enjoy the solo show today. They really liked it. We talked about fucking for a while. They wanted to talk about pussy and talk about how often. It was us married guys talking about how much we get laid, and I said, I want to keep a little something, for the bedroom, for me, whatever. And I did say, I go, honestly, 3 minimum a week. They were like, well, when you get married, you stop. And I'm like, with this one, 3 minimum. I mean, if it's 2 in a week, I'm like, what the fuck happened there?
I don't understand how people just, like, it. Okay.
The kid thing.
Okay, the kid thing makes sense.
We only have our kids half the time.
Yes. If you have no escape from children, that sucks. I totally get that.
Yep.
You got to take advantage of any time they're outside, they're at their friend's house, they're at school.
Absolutely.
I don't care. If those kids are out of the house, you take advantage of it.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we were talking about that, strategies for if you hear children. And I had some really good ones, but I don't want to go over them again. It'll just be disgusting. I'm sorry. Not disgusting and like gross. I mean, it's just sexual and forward and all that shit. There was a moment for it today. It was apropos of something we were talking about. Now it would just be tawdry sex talk. Let's go to Terrence. He says, sorry, but waiting 2 months is kind of insulting. Absolutely. And you have every right to feel that way. 1,000%. And it's our fuck up, and we are terribly sorry, and it will never happen again. You are allowed to say that. That is perfectly fine. You don't need to say you're sorry beforehand. Zen Rhino says, April's been trying really hard to get me.
Yep.
My stickers from August and from September as well, and I think a $50 gift card from Midland Armory from August. She's trying hard. What happened there?
No, his shit keeps coming back to me. I have it upstairs again. It's him. What the fuck? A lot of vaginas came back to me. I don't know what's wrong with some of your addresses. They come right back. So.
Where is my tracksuit, April? Helgi says, April, I didn't get my stickers or my Stoney's $50 gift card. What in the heck?
You just breathe. I never understood, like, these things must be, like, ultra important, which is kind of nice to know that. Like I said, I'm never this behind, ever, ever, ever. I was so caught up, and I'm sorry.
Dark Fox, who's a Ricada transplant. Thank you, Dark Fox.
Okay.
He says, I'm first class now. No more second class Rumble person. Woot, woot, I'm free. On Friday morning, you're going to want to go back to Rumble.
Aw.
Because that's Rumble Friday, and we get to say
fun there.
Naughtier words on Rumble Friday. Let's continue on. I want to catch up with the both chats because Rumble's pretty busy tonight, too. Dark Fox, by the way, also saying that was a great show this morning. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, can I say something? People, you sometimes stress. Like if I am like not feeling good or can't do the show or Johnny can, but like people really love you solo. Yeah. And I know that you like bouncing stuff off of people, but I don't know that you should really stress about it anymore.
Oh, look, man, you kind of set me up to have to say this about myself, but I'm the best of anyone I know. Like, of anyone I've seen or watched or anything, I'm the best at this out of all of them. I'm the best at it. There's nobody better at broadcasting a comedy show. So, therefore, I know I can do it by myself. However, I like having my people with me. There's a reason that you and Johnny are the last two left. I like doing shows with the two of them.
We're the cheapest. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. I'm fucking kidding. That's jokes. I kid.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm not worthy. That was a joke.
You two are the cheapest. I
feel like the heat of 1,000 suns coming out of your eyes, and I'm getting nervous.
You two are the cheapest, huh? What'd you do before this?
Got paid a lot to paint valves.
Yeah?
Wreck my body.
Now what do you do?
Sit in a chair in front of a camera and
get paid a lot
talk
to
and laugh and things.
How are your shoulders?
They're okay, except when I lean on the table. When I lean on the table too much, they hurt.
God damn it.
Now, if I sit up straight like this all night.
I have gotten her to admit
why do my arms look
that
nice
we
right
rescued her from that pit of injury a few times.
See this? Why do they look so nice?
I don't know, but
it doesn't even make sense.
You better get back. Now that you're feeling better, you better get back in that gym with me tomorrow.
I know. I've been thinking about it. I really do miss it.
Oh, man. I got to take a fight. I've been saying that for months now. I got to get that physical. I got to take a fight. I got to fight. I'm just sharp right now. I'm too sharp. I'm just beating the shit. I'm watching our guys come up and have fights, and I'm hearing that I'm watching the guys who are the heavyweights we have who are winning fights, and I'm like, I fucking smoke the shit out of that kid on a regular basis.
Wait.
Why am I not fighting?
Which heavyweights of ours are winning fights? I don't know. Josue.
I fucking toy with that kid.
It's such a funny name. Josue.
I toy with him every goddamn week.
Sway in the morning.
It's a problem for me in my head.
What?
Thank you very much.
The Josue thing?
The fact that these guys are going out winning fights and I'm sitting here not making any fights.
Well, there was a time when you said you didn't want to do anymore.
Yeah.
What
now
happened?
I'm really fucking good again. So now I want to. Now I want to bounce some heads all over the goddamn place. Oh, by the way, thank you to the mods. The mods were having a field day this morning. God, April, I wish you would have watched the show today. It was so good.
Oh, my goodness.
So we told the mods, because they were like, Aaron, why do you entertain the trolley people? Why don't we just tell them to fuck off and ban them? I said, you know what, guys? Go for it. I'm empowering all the OG radio mods to go bananas and just fucking dump people, and we'll have fun with it. They're like, Aaron, we liked it when you banned people and like played music and made a big thing of it. And I said, let's fucking bring it back. Let's do that. And then the mods just start throwing money at the show after that. They're like, yeah, we're fucking back, baby. Let's do it. So you know what? If the mods want to keep that up, I'm not going to stop them. After all, we're 2:15 away from today. All your PayPal links are up in the chat. Go ahead. Honor your leader.
Guys, I'm thrilled that you finally made it through to him when I couldn't. Per usual.
I'll tell you why you couldn't get through to me.
Because I'm too close to you. There is a thing about somebody who's too close to you who proposes shit.
That's not it.
And you can't see it.
You don't say it at the right time. What happened was I started doing it today.
Okay.
And then I was having a lot of fun doing it. So I went, yeah, fucking let's do it. That's great. It's kind of like a movie you don't want to watch, and then you watch it, you're like, holy shit, this movie's good. And then people go, I told you it was good. You're like, yeah, but I didn't want to fucking watch it then. You just start doing something, and you're like, this is good.
That happens to me with a lot of movies you suggest. Like, you fucking blow so much smoke up its ass and, like, make it, it's so propped up here. I don't know that I can watch it because now you've really, like, poised it so high. I don't know, like, I feel let down. Or like I'm going to be let down.
Yeah.
So like if you praise something so hard, now I feel pressured to like it. So I don't want to watch it because what if I hate it?
All right, what's one of the movies you feel that way about?
Kingpin.
You didn't laugh very much at Kingpin.
I didn't watch it.
You watched some of it.
I don't remember.
Oh.
Are you sure it wasn't sleeping?
We'll watch Kingpin. It's a fucking classic. It's the best Farrelly Brothers movie, and that includes Dumb and Dumber.
Kingpin, Great White Hype, Kingdom of Heaven.
I can understand why you don't like Great White Hype. It's not really your... Or have you not watched it yet? You've watched it.
I've watched parts of it.
Yeah, I can understand why you don't like it. It's a satire on sports, and it's a little...
I know what it is.
But it's a little in the weeds, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little in the weeds. Hey, who just let go of Michael B? I like Michael B. Ooh, Grinch Girl, you're in big fucking trouble if you just banned Michael B.
What did he say?
I don't know. Oh, no, he didn't get hidden. Who the fuck just fucked with my boy Michael B? I like that guy. Saw Chrissy last night. You two certainly had her back. Way to go, says Slammin69. Did she talk about us?
I'm guessing that she did. I have to go back and listen to the whole thing. I only caught the end of the show. But you can't not tell the story of her poor father being murdered without saying where she was, I suppose, and who got her to the airport and shit. And she was with us when that happened, so I assume.
Well, if she said nice things about us, that's great.
We certainly did everything we could to help her. There's not much you can do for somebody in that situation.
No, not really. Red Fox Mad says April is not eating on the show tonight. April needs to fatten up. I love fat women.
Dude, I feel like I'm heavy enough, dude. I feel thicker. Like after that snowstorm, I feel like I sat in and like ate a bit too much chili.
Okay, yeah,
you know,
I make a fine chili.
We made a fine chili.
We all work together to make a fine chili. Well, okay.
I make a fine chili.
Well, I'm just saying, here's what I was doing. Red 90, down, said hot. You see that squeak in there? That was my homage to Kirk Cousins.
Yes.
Nobody can stop the mods. They're too powerful. That's goddamn right. They're wonderful. .. Dash with $4. Thank you, buddy. Oh, okay. Michael B wanted to be timed out. Okay, well then Grinch Girl's great. Fantastic.
Okay.
We'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Kmart Ready said you said open season.
Oh, so they're doing a thing.
And then Balls Deep went after him. That's very okay. I see what the mods are doing now.
That's kind of funny.
That's actually very funny. Thank you, guys. Kumia dumping shows left and right. That's where I left off on Rumble. Hook and Book says, can anyone see my chat? Of course. Dark Fox says, got it. Only fuck with Aaron. Hey, wait a minute.
What?
That's fine.
No.
Packer Backer over on Rumble says, make a spreadsheet, handle, name, item, tracking number. Didn't get it? Yes, you did. Fuck off. That's actually a pretty good point.
I should do that. You're right.
Packer Backer says, Gino said on Jameson's last show, give it 3 months. When asked how In Hot Water was going, Bill and Joanne done. Seemed ominous, just saying.
Hey.
Why not just ask Gino? I did. I text Gino today and asked him what's up. I had no trouble getting merch in August. Good combination was very fast, says Bigot on socialist media. I don't know what that means, but very cool.
Means the guy got his shit fast.
Angelica's doll reminding April. April, you said a couple weeks ago that we could go fuck ourselves when we ask for our prizes.
No, just you.
I don't think she was feeling very well.
Yeah, honestly, in the middle of sickness, yes. I was fucking annoyed.
I don't think she was feeling the best.
Mindy, I have your messages. I promise. My kids stole my envelopes that I need for your size prizes, and I just bought some. So I didn't open your message yet.
Look at all these people in the
I
chat who are asking to be timed out, and all the mods are timing them out.
What a mess.
This is really funny. What did Hobo do to Jeez He's Tall? Well, April hunts, I'd imagine she can cook. Wait, but he didn't do anything.
Yes.
Hobo, they're not asking to be timed out. You're just time-outing people. Hobo, I'm going to take that fucking mod wrench away.
Imagine giving Hobo a wrench.
Oh, no.
Look what you've done.
Hobo, stop it. Hobo, you do any more, I'm going to fucking take your thing away. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, he's it. God damn it, Hobo. Oh, that was Grinch Girl.
Grinch,
okay,
yeah.
that was Grinch Girl. Hobo, I want to start my show.
And by nature, her name means she should be cranky and
Yes.
banning people and timing them out.
Hobo, I want to start my program. Can I start it? And turn, because I'd have to turn my back on you and go to the stories. Is that all right? Okay, I feel like we can breathe. Mods,
slow down.
Mods, for all the fun I'm letting you have today, let's knock out that 215. What do you say? All right, where are we starting today? Don Lemon. That's where we're starting today. Don Lemon has his show. Remember that he was going to have a show on X. He was going to kind of be Elon Musk's liberal answer to Tucker Carlson.
Yep. And I don't see them as the same level, by the way. So I don't know what you think.
Well, about that.
Yeah.
Don Lemon didn't even make it to his first show with his X deal.
That's right.
He did an interview with Elon Musk where he acted like a little cunt. And so Elon Musk said, get the fuck out of here. I'm not going to. Like, he was shitting on Twitter. He was shitting on X. I hate that it's X. I want it to go back to Twitter. But he was shitting on the company while he's trying to get money from the company. And Elon Musk is like, I don't need this motherfucker running around saying I don't do shit right while I'm paying him money.
Right. But isn't that kind of on brand for Don Lemon? Isn't he a bit cunty in general?
He's a he's a bitchy gay dude.
I feel
He's 100% a sassy, bitchy, gay black dude.
I feel as if so Elon to me for a lot of things leans a bit more right. I'm not gonna say he's on the right. He leans that way. Elon.
Oh, Elon. Yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you said Lemon.
No.
I'm sorry.
So if Lemon has an Elon on his show, I feel like he's absolutely going to be a bit cunty. And that's kind of to be expected. But maybe Elon came on so that could happen so we could fire him. Because,
maybe, yeah, like tested him a little bit.
That'd be so funny, actually, if he set him up to be fired.
Let's see if this man can behave himself. And if he can, then he can stay on X. If not, then I'm going to let him go. I can't do that. That fucking goofy South African accent.
You didn't do too bad. It's just it needs to be deeper.
It's almost like you're talking through your teeth.
Nobody put that.
A little bit. You're almost talking through your teeth. In a way. It's such a
I like
fucking
that you watch yourself.
Mutant Dutch, silly, fucking terrible. Anyway.
Now I'm hoping Elon set him up to be fired.
So now Elon does his little interview with Don Lemon.
Yeah.
And so Don Lemon, his new show. Now his new show, it can't be what, more than 2 weeks old?
No, I mean, it's pretty fresh.
Can't be more than 2 weeks. The Don Lemon show is in tailspin after being dumped by Elon Musk. Apparently, nobody is watching, one media watcher told the Post. Poor Don, he doesn't realize people watched the first interview because of Elon, not for him. Watching the Elon interview reminded everyone of how much they dislike Don Lemon.
Sorry, buddy.
That's not good when like people in the industry just go, people watched your interview and you know what they remembered? What, like that I'm a solid interview? No. Oh, then what? They think you're a cunt.
You're just a little cunt, sorry.
Yeah, they don't like you. They think you're a bitchy gay dude and they think you stink. Lemon's second show with tech journalist Kara Swisher, which was posted on X and YouTube last Wednesday, has garnered just 190,000 and 93,000 views respectively as of Tuesday morning. Now, if you're like a small podcast with two people and you're doing 93,000 and 190,000 views, you're fucking crushing it.
Yeah, that's incredible, actually.
Yeah, you're doing really well. Mm-hmm. But if you're Don Lemon, who probably needs a staff of multiple people, huge production values, a salary when you were at CNN that was probably measured in the millions, 190,000 to 93,000 views is not going to get it done.
Do you need a huge production crew? If you're a one show or one person guy,
you don't.
Wow. If you're a one guy show, holy fuck.
You don't.
Yeah.
But he's used to it.
In my opinion, he needs like just the good equipment set up so that he can turn the shit on. We used to talk this way about Ethan Klein and his setup.
Right, but people like Don Lemon, you have to remember, he's in his 50s. He never learned how to do any of this shit for himself.
Well,
it's always been done for him.
Yeah, who's going to do his makeup?
Right. I mean, gay guys on TV and their makeup, I mean, that's crucial. If you don't have that, you don't even have a show. Nope. Your Huckleberry says, what? His enormous audience from CNN didn't follow him? I mean, they kind of did. Like, his ratings on CNN were about 200 some odd thousand people.
Yep.
If you put the views from YouTube and X together, that's about 280,000. I would say that's about his CNN audience came with him. It just wasn't very big.
Yeah, it's just more of the same.
Yeah. Sorry, man. So, yes, he got the Elon thing, got 2.2 million views on X and 1.2 million views on YouTube. And then, yes, the second one, 190,000 and 93,000. I'm starting to think nobody was watching that for Don Lemon.
No, it's the guests he has on.
And people don't like Kara Swisher?
Yeah, I don't give a shit. But like they're probably seeing too how he's behaving towards people like Elon Musk. So again, by proxy, they're just looking for Elon Musk.
Right.
Sorry.
And when he's the boss of Twitter, it better be doing some numbers.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, they'll pump it up for him. Larry Schulte says Don will have to go back to blowing old white dudes to get a job again. What do you mean go back to?
They actually replace him at is it the Daily Wire? They replaced the other black person they just fired with him.
Candace Owen. Ooh, that would be...
Can you imagine the bloodbath between him and Ben Shapiro?
Hey, you're not allowed to say bloodbath anymore.
Damn, I'm not. That's right.
Wow, you're a Nazi now. Congratulations, you're in the Third Reich because you said bloodbath.
Well, at least I don't have to hide anymore.
Well, that is the best thing about it.
I'm sorry. I'm kidding. No Nazi here.
The Nazi talk really on this program has gotten out of hand, and
I have a question.
I just want to say I disavow all of it. Yes, what's your question?
I have a question and/or a confusion that I've always kind of had, but I've been afraid.
Is it about Nazis?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, if you're listening, I can't remember if it was Mr. Approachable or King Kong Dong. Just for April, could you post the clip of Matt yesterday or Johnny yesterday talking about the Hitler clip and like what it meant to him and everything? That was very funny. Again, if April didn't watch the show yesterday morning, she missed another killer show. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so you know how the Nazis were big into like the Aryan race?
No, it's the first time hearing of this.
AKA like the natural blonde hair, blue eyes, white skin.
Sure.
Me. Okay. So a lot of pictures of Nazis and shit that I see, including Hitler himself, was not that. They have dark hair and dark eyes. So what's the deal there? Why are the Nazis themselves like brunettes with brown eyes and they're into the blonde hair?
To be an Aryan, you don't have to have blonde hair.
That's not what I thought.
That was the ideal.
Okay.
But an Aryan can still be a tall, broad-shouldered, strong-jawed.
Oh, that has nothing to do with hair and eyes.
The hair and eyes is not a must. It's more of a skeletal build and a head shape and everything.
I've been lied to.
Yeah, darker hair and eyes are okay. In fact, in some cases, preferable.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I've been lied to my whole life, I feel.
The blonde hair and blue eyes thing is more women.
Okay.
With dudes, it's they almost want you to look more like me.
Oh, God.
With the broad shoulders and the chiseled face and the receding hairline. Okay, they don't want that. Look, the point is, no, when it came to like being Aryan and shit, basically what they were trying to say was no Slavs. They hated Slavs. Okay. The circle Polak face, or like the
circle Polak face.
Polacks have this weird, I don't know what it is, and I know that I've been accused of like when it's Irish or Polish people or Eastern Europeans in general, I kind of have the same Third Reichy attitude toward them. They don't look right. I have relatives who are Polish. They don't look right to me.
Okay.
I was with someone who was Polish. They don't look right. They're all fucked up. Their faces are like circles, like a pie. It's creepy. It's weird. They look like potatoes. Slavs are goofy looking.
I feel like I've never known specifically like a Polish person until recently. Like I've never like specifically met someone who said they were Polish.
Slavs in general, and these are like Eastern, it's not just Polish people. Slavs in general have a very circle-faced, downsy appearance in most cases. There are obviously exceptions to every rule. But somebody in the chat will get it. Round head. Yeah, they're round-headed, which is creepy. Taste Fairy says Slavs are gross. Right. They all look like gypsies, says Hobo. That's another good. Yes,
weird.
They all look like gypsies. So Polish people are more based than Germans. Take it easy. It's easy to be based when you don't see anything but white people your entire life. No Pen 15. Yeah, Slavs have big noses. Spoon faces. That's it, Michael B. Yeah, Slavs have spoon faces. And it's one of the main reasons the Germans
just didn't like them.
Don't like them. They just
a spoon face.
It wasn't even. It was like the Hans Landa thing. It was you don't know why you don't like them. You just know they disgust you.
Like rats.
Like rats. Salty Cuban Cracker says when they came to Cuba in the 80s, they were called roundheads. Right.
That's really on the nose,
Someone in the chat says Nick Ricada. Nick doesn't have the classic Polish face. Nick has more of like a narrow, like it's still a goofy Slavic appearance, but it's like it's crushed in.
The face it's not even a little bit round.
Yeah, it's more crushed in like a long rectangle with the nose. He's got the Slavic nose.
He's something else though too.
But he doesn't have the spoon face.
I don't remember what else, but
if you showed me like for me, Polish, I can spot like that. He doesn't. He's a mutt. He's mixed with something else because you don't look at him and go Polish. It's not the same.
You're teaching me how to identify lots of groups of people. Throughout my time here.
Right. It's I'm good at it.
Jews mostly.
Well, I mean, you start with
How to Spot a Jew by Aaron Imholt.
How to spot many different nationalities. I can help you. I can help you spot French people.
No, you can have different editions. Like there's short stories, or
French people are fucked up looking. You can get them. They're pale.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
They kind of have the tight in faces.
You would be disgusted to know that I was in a relationship with an Irish Frenchman for a while.
Yeah, they're fucked up looking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The Irish are goofy looking, too. They look like they've got almost chunks taken out of them.
I can confirm that the skin is very, very white.
Yeah, it's almost translucent. It's gross.
It's like a redhead, yeah.
Like, Irish people, you look like you can peel their skin off. It's disgusting. It looked like if they went in the pool and got wet, you could, like, pull layers of their skin off.
It's like the film on, like, orange slices.
Irish people are, not
You're the
good.
film. You have to peel it off.
God damn, man. Really? It is just Germans, isn't it? We're the only good ones.
Hold on. I'm half German, half Scandinavian. I'll let you guys decide which side of me took over. Which side showed up.
Scandinavians are okay, but I think the Germans are just better. We're a bulkier people. I think we're a stronger...
Oh, yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't win either of those wars. I mean, we got within a nut hair of doing it each time, but I'm surprised we didn't win any of those because we really are... specimen. Fuck.
Yeah, so my
Dude,
mom...
we're tall, we're strong, we swing broadswords. It's fucking remarkable. I'm sorry, go ahead.
My mom's entire side of my family is 100% German, and every single one of them is like sturdy, bulky, big, and then my dad's side is just these little like Scandinavian people.
Yeah, they're very narrow.
They're very different.
Yeah. Dark Fox says Lithuanians are the best. Dude, Baltic people are not to be fucked with. Baltic people are a little different than Slavs. Like Lithuanian, Estonia, Latvia, those people are fucking crazy. Kind of like Armenians a little bit. Lenora May says, I'm an Irish gypsy. Fight me. I know, you'd love that, wouldn't you? Because that's what your people do.
An Irish gypsy, that's a fighting dude for sure. Gypsies are known for getting in fights and stuff like that.
Oh, they love it.
Oh, my God.
Chernabog says, arrogance was the Germans' downfall. That's true. Little hubris.
Can somebody tell me where gypsies came from?
Romania mostly. They're Slavic. Gypsies are Slavic people. You sound like the people that shall dwell alone. Dangerous ground, says Clown Baby. Huh?
That guy can go, mods.
Why?
What
does that mean?
I think he's just shitting on us. I'm kidding.
No, he's talking about my eugenics. Return Trip says Baltic chicks are some big bitches. Are they really?
I picture them as Brienne of Tarth.
Okay. Those are Baltic bitches? Fair enough. I was in the Balkans. The Serbians are basically white Haitians, says Hobo Chili.
Wow.
Irish Gypsy and Romanian Gypsy are different people. Kraken Slappin says 98% German, 1.5 Polish, 0.5 African. That 0.5 gives me the N-word pass, I believe.
Well, I've got like a teensy bit like Native American. Can I get like free shit from the government?
I don't think you're enough. You got to be more.
No, I can't get anything.
So are we done with Don Lemon? We went from Don Lemon to eugenics. I think we're done with Don Lemon.
How did we do that? Do you ever think about that?
Me?
I completely forgot about Don Lemon.
Are you saying, do I ever wonder how this show got into eugenics? No. I never.
Or how this show forgot about the gay black man?
I always, whenever we get into eugenics on the show, I always assume we got there honestly.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Guys, we are 2:15 away from today. Let's get under 200 by the top of the hour at least. We do want to knock out, this is the last evening goal of the week, so that would be really awesome if we hammered that out. Yeah. Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, the link is right there in the chat. Go ahead and hit it. Throw a couple of bucks in there. We appreciate your support. We are a listener-supported show, and you guys knock it out for us every week, and we cannot appreciate that more. So throw a couple in. Let's get that thing knocked out. We'll do it as a team, and we'll do a 2.5-hour show this evening. I've been wanting to talk about this for a couple nights because I still don't know what it is. I have not looked into it. And by the way, the Crowder thing, we're going to do that tomorrow. I want to have a chance to talk to April about the Crowder thing.
All right.
Because she's not caught up on it.
I'm a little behind. Yes.
Yeah. And
in the world.
Now, if she had been listening to Steel Toe on...
I hate it when you do this.
On Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, she would be...
I literally listen whenever I can.
She would be up on the business, as it were. But no, I do want to talk to her about the Crowder thing. It is fucking juicy, though. I was listening to Crowder's Butt Boy and his rebuttal to Not Gay Jared, and fuck.
Oh, Not Gay Jared.
That is,
okay.
It is really interesting
Interesting.
Crowder, still a sociopathic, manipulative piece of shit. But I think he has a little more of a leg to stand on this one than he did with the fucking watch it clip.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's got a little bit more of a leg to stand on this Not Gay Jared thing.
Comes back, huh?
He's not supposed to.
In a way, I kind of like that Crowder's back in circulation because I feel like I hadn't heard enough about him for a while, and he likes to be a buffoon.
I'll admit I miss Crowder when he's gone.
I do too.
Yeah.
In not the ways that he wants us to miss him.
I told Nick today because like sometimes if I run across stuff that we do on our show and it's really good, I'll send it to him and I'll go, this might be good for you tonight. Like if sometimes he gets a little rushed, like planning a show, I go, hey, check this out. You can dig into the it's usually stuff where I'm like, you could kill an hour and a half easy.
Right. His show prep's a little different than yours. It's I've
deep
watched
diving into legal shit.
Okay, what is the topic for tonight?
Yeah.
And gotta be something that circles legal.
So I sent him the Crowder, Not Gay Jared thing, and I said, oh man, it's really fucking good. And he kind of looked at me hesitantly, and what I picked up on was I was like, oh, is it okay to shoot inside the Rumble tent or no? Because that's Crowder. That's like the big dog.
Yeah.
Right there. I don't know if you can go after the big dog. There's Bongino and Crowder. And
you're
he's
saying Nick go after
Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't think they mind. I think it's okay. And he's like, and then he goes, and I was on Crowder's side on that whole Daily Wire thing. And I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Secretly filming Jeremy
Holy
Boring?
tits. That's hilarious.
Secretly filming the guy. And he's like, and he goes, oh yeah, well the deal they offered him was shitty. But it wasn't a contract. They offered him what is it? They offered him a deal memo. It was just an initial offer. And of course it's going to be a low ball and a shitty offer because then you're supposed to come back and offer something back. And then they offer again. And then that's how negotiations work. It's literally the first person I've ever heard say that they were on Crowder's side during the Daily Wire thing. Yeah. But then he told me it's because he hates the Daily Wire people.
That makes sense.
I'm like, okay, well, if it's anti-Semitism, then, holla at your boy.
Wow, I've just never heard that. I kind of want to go back and see whatever episode that was where he's defending Crowder.
Oh no, I didn't. He didn't say he was doing it on an episode.
Okay, so just in his personal.
He just said when he saw it, he took Crowder's side, and I'm like, first of all, nobody should ever take Crowder's side.
How did he go with the?
He thought it was a shitty deal, but I'm like, yeah, but you don't take your friends and record them. You don't take your friends and secretly record your conversations and then play it for everybody on fucking YouTube.
I wonder how he felt about the wife stuff. I would have given anything to hear that man.
I can't.
Bitch about that.
Scarface says, no, Rumble doesn't give a fuck about Crowder. They pay him, but ROTC puts the boots to that crowd. That's true. Yeah, ROTC fucking nails Crowder on a regular basis. No, guys, I'm not saying he didn't do anything on it. I'm saying when he was talking about it today, he was just talking about his opinion on the whole thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I said go back to the episode whenever he was doing that. I missed it, obviously.
Atomic Ray, Nick has no problem stretching time. We sometimes request the chair. That's not very nice.
Oh my God, Atomic Ray watches too.
That's not very nice, my man. 2:15 away from tonight. Let's go ahead and knock that out and call it a success this evening. Thank you guys very much in advance.
Thank you
for your support. Very cool. All right, this strippers' Bill of Rights thing. God, no, I really want to do the fucking... We're doing the Crowder thing tomorrow.
Wow, you're getting testy over here.
Well, I started the Gerald thing today. I did the Not Gay Jared thing yesterday.
Okay.
Then I did the Gerald thing this morning by myself, and I was hot, man. I was fucking getting after it. And but I had to stop it at 9 minutes out of 25.
Yeah.
So there's way more of this. And then I listened to the rest on the way before the show today, and I'm like, oh boy.
That's brutal. When you've struck gold... And you just don't have enough time to
You're
get through
running
all
out of time?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into this stripper Bill of Rights thing. So a bunch of whoas in Washington State are trying to push forward legislation that would basically give strippers, create a uniform standard for the treatment of dancers. By their bosses, by the patrons of the place and everything else. And I don't know.
You see that lasting?
Yeah, good luck. I mean, if you want to work in a place where there's a set, regulated, cut and dry, legal beagle kind of definition of what you do. I don't know if stripping is the workplace for you.
Okay, Aaron, but what if you want your tits and pussies out?
Right.
You just want to get up there and dance to some sexy songs and some pole with some dollar bills and your G-strings.
Right.
Come on.
I understand that. Then you're going to have to take some risks. Is what I'm saying. You're going to have to maybe take some considerations if you want to do that for a living. So I want to find out what exactly is in the stripper bill of rights. I want to see what these hoes came up with for how they want to be.
They're people too.
I said hoes.
Like for a garden?
No, like
oh.
promiscuous bitches. Hoes. They're still people. They're just hoes. So let's see what they think.
I do not know of a bridge that
Why is this the Baltimore?
What a wiener guy.
This is not the fucking story that look.
That bridge story is terrifying.
How is this?
They baited you. They honeypotted you.
But that's not the story that's up there. You dickbag. You dickwad.
You were honeypotted. You were honeypotted with the hot chick on the front.
I really was. I mean, I could read this to you guys.
And then you had to hear about P. Diddy and a bridge falling.
Yeah, I mean, I can read this to you guys, but I don't want to. Washington Stripper Bill of Rights. We're going to get it. Oh, here we go. Oh, shit. We got a little update to it.
Oh, my God.
As of today. Okay. But I want video. I want hoes talking about it.
Right, he wants video because of the titties.
Here it is, 5 hours ago. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it.
Molly, prosecutors in King County, they wanted the ability to regulate the distance between dancers and their customers, saying it could prevent criminal activity. But today,
Okay, but do you know how much money that's going to cost the strippers?
Too much. Like, if you can just... This is going to not be good. These people, these dancers, I'm sure, put up with just a little bit too much just because the money's really good.
Oh, especially like the tip rail.
Oh, my God,
Like you sit at the rail and...
It just, you might feel dirty for 5 minutes, but the money will, quell your problems.
Yeah, I mean,
it
if
goes
you're
away.
Getting money thrown at you, you go up on the stage and people are throwing 1s and 5s at you. I mean, it adds up, right?
Yeah, and did you die? No.
You didn't. I mean, you might.
You might slip on dollar bills on that stage, though.
Yeah, you might go try to do that splits move off the pole and maybe, bust up a pelvis or something. But...
Do you ever wonder that, if they slip on money on the stage?
Dude, I was wondering if they, they land, like they'll fuck up their tailbone or something coming down the pole.
Right.
And I was like, is it ever like pro wrestling where pro wrestlers will, like, you'll hear stories about like The Undertaker, he tore his bicep during a match and he worked the whole match with a torn bicep. Like, are there strippers who, like, they come down from the pole, they whack their ass really hard, they fuck up their tailbone, but they power through and finish the song?
At least like a bruised tailbone, owie.
Yeah. Like, have you ever seen that picture I've shown you of Cody Rhodes after he tore his pec? Mm-hmm. And he's got that big bruise and he wrestled with it?
So
I wonder if there's strippers like that where they like come down on their snatch and they're like, and they just go, fuck, that hurt. And they compose themselves for a second and they finish the song. And then they go backstage and they're like, I'm dead.
Dude, I'm sure they do that.
They're troopers then. Those are the real soldiers of the strip club game. All right, speaking of whoas, let's talk to Crunchy Cynicism. What's up?
Oh, boy.
Hey, now that you brought that up, I watched, oh my God, the most horrific thing I ever saw was some girl ripped her own butthole open with her heel. She was way too new, and she tried to do, April, I'm so sorry. Yeah, she like tried to do this.
Is anyone else puckering their asshole right now?
Me.
I'm puckering my asshole.
It's me.
I have the tightest glutes in the world right now. You couldn't get a penny
she ripped her own butthole open.
Fucking Astro guy couldn't leak in there.
I'm not even going to ask. Did she bleed?
Did you just ask me if she bleed? I told you she ripped her butthole open, and you think...
Yeah, you're probably going to bleed.
Aaron, think logically here. Buttholes are bleeders.
Yeah.
They tear.
Oof.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of capillaries in the butthole. Like, don't ask me about
certainly
science.
Are. That's why when you tongue it feels really so nice.
That's disgusting. Don't do that. So she literally stuck her own like stiletto heel like in her anus and just tore it?
Girl, she was like 18. She was feeling herself like pretty hammered, and she just like did this spin move and tried to like come down in the splits, but her like leg bent underneath her and she ripped her butthole so wide open and like blood everywhere. They shut the lights off. Everything just awful. Like I don't think she got an ambulance or anything, but it was really bad. Like, oh my God.
You did wait, you rip your asshole open and you don't get in an ambulance? Then what do you get in an ambulance for?
Too embarrassed to call.
Yeah.
She probably didn't have insurance, shocker. So the bouncer probably drove her to the ER, like bleeding butthole juice all over.
Oh, God,
all over
no,
his
stop,
seat.
please, no.
Oh. Well, thank you, Crunchy.
I'm so sorry.
Crunchy, is that what you called in for?
Thank you.
No, I was talking about the Bill of Rights, like what you're getting into.
What else?
Unfortunately,
What else did you have for the show tonight?
All I'm saying is that there are tiers, and I feel like men, if you've ever experienced 19, 20 years old, like I would assume from the things that I've seen, I would assume that you kind of know how it works. You know, like
What
you
works?
go to the real raunchy office.
Okay,
strip clubs,
enough
like,
about the strip clubs. What did you call in for?
She's doing the stripper's Bill of Rights.
About the strippers' Bill of Rights.
Oh, so I asked you.
trying to
No,
say is
I
that-
asked you. Did you call in for the butthole story? And you said no.
No, that was subsequent, but I'm just saying, okay, so
That's not
bear
this.
with me. I'm actually kind of sober, which is super fun.
I know,
But
but
all
this is
I'm
a long
saying
phone
is
call.
that there are tiers. So like Minnesota typically, so like you have like what? Can I name businesses?
No,
or
I'm
Is that-
gonna wrap this up because it's been a really good call, but it's starting to go on too long.
Well, I'm just saying. So you have like bottom tier, like fat girls, like
Ignore me.
amputees. You know, like
Yeah.
those girls who there's
Okay,
no bouncers. there's
there
no
are
anything.
tiers to stripping. We have duly noted. You've had a great call so far, but you're starting to get greedy with time.
Okay, so the stripper.
All right, so thank you. That was me trying to nicely hang up.
No.
But do you understand that was me trying to nicely say, look, I have a show to do. I can't let you monopolize
Yeah, I do.
all the show. I was trying to be nice and diplomatic.
Yeah. Crunchy, I don't think it was a bad call. It was
No,
just long.
the point is, it's a great call, and I was trying to stop the call before it wasn't good anymore.
Aaron was saving you. He loves to be the
Right.
the prince on the white horse
Exactly.
for the ladies.
Helgi said, dude, I wanted to hear what she said. You shut the fuck up right
I kind of
now.
did too, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
There's tiers to strip clubs. Got it. We're good. A chunk just came in from locals. I think I'm going to put that to the goal because I don't really have that like budgeted
Nice.
for this program. So that's $20. 195 away from tonight's goal. Guys, we're under 200. Let's make a run. Let's knock that out. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Venmo, whatever. It's all in the chat.
Thank
Go ahead and click one of those links. Throw us a few bucks. We do appreciate it. Tears on my pillow.
I
Wow,
guess-
you did. Now, see, Hobo says, wow, you did her dirty. I respect you a little bit more now. No, that's the radio guy in me. You have a clock in your head. And you go, okay, that was a good call. Whatever she does from here is not going to top the ripping the butthole open with the stiletto. Let's get her off the phone, and then it's a good call, and we move on.
I guess technically if she calls back in, that's a new phone call, right? Oh, my God. Oh, it's not her. Damn.
Call from
Fuck.
Ryobi.
I thought it was her.
Crunchy Ryobi.
What's up, Crunchy Ryobi?
Hey, I just wanted to put in my 2 cents about this Bill of Rights. 'Cause
Sure,
I used to live in Washington State.
Sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. That's why I moved. But, there are there's different levels of strippers. Some of them are really...
Yeah.
So there's like tiers, right?
Yeah, I hear
And
that.
I know what you're thinking. They all end up crying in the back. But that's not the tiers we're talking about. We're talking
Sure.
about, the hot ones.
Yeah, there's
They
tiers to
they'll
stripping.
take your money, but they don't. They look at a guy like me and they're just like, no, you can't. There's no extra touching for you.
Yeah.
But
Because there's
because they're
tiers.
top tier,
Yeah,
yeah, tiers. So they'll take my money
right.
and lie to me
Yeah,
like I'm
'cause
a hot
there's-
guy, but I don't get to. There's no extra touching
Because you're
they're
on
hot
because
ones.
you're not on that tier.
Well, fuck no. But if I was, then they'd let me touch and stuff, and then they don't tier. They just let me
That's a
fuck 'em
different.
later
Yeah, that's
for a
a
lot of money.
that's a different tier.
Now on the bottom tier, because I'm kind of mid tier, on the bottom tier,
Sure.
those are the fat chicks. They let me do whatever I want for cheap.
Fuck you, Don Lemonades in the chat. He writes, "Oh, tears."
I love being on bottom when I'm
All
with a
right,
stripper.
go ahead, Ryobi. I'm sorry. I don't want to interrupt you. It's tears to the strippers.
No, well, yeah, there's definitely there's 3 tiers. This isn't taking up too much time, is it?
You're doing great.
I don't want to wreck your evening.
Oh my
I don't
god.
want to wreck your evening.
You're doing great.
Just the show, really.
Okay.
The evening will be fine.
Okay,
Okay,
Ryobi,
so-
I'm gonna say that there's tiers to stripping, and that some of them are low and some of them are high. Do I have that right?
And some are salty.
And don't forget the mid tier.
Oh, hey, I
Definitely
just have
mid-tier.
I have one thing for you in this conversation about tiers. Would any of these clubs be in Crampa Bay?
No, the really low tier are in Grandpa Bay.
Oh, well, all right. Thank you, Ryobi. Always wonderful to hear from you.
Thank you.
God damn it.
That was a good call, too.
I opened myself up for that one. I did.
You're a flayed man.
I really am. Naked man has a few secrets. A flayed man
has none.
All right, let's find out more about this Bill of Rights and what
The
it
governor
means.
I wish this was called
signed this
horse bill.
legislation into law as is.
Please.
This bill helps.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
my God. Why? Come on, man.
You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think there's tiers to strippers. This one, kind of a Mila Kunis cute thing going on. This one looks like ill in pain. Let's go to the phones.
Call from Crunchy.
Yeah.
Hey, bud.
What can I
So,
do for you?
To clarify, I'm saying that there are certain places that provide everything that the stripper's Bill of Rights is asking for. You have to pay a little more to work there, and I don't know any of the other criteria. Which, if you want to say that I think that the hot girls
This
work at
fat
the strip
Indian
club,
chick has a chihuahua in her lap.
Oh.
Please tell me she's not a stripper.
I just saw that she involves the dog in her act.
What
is
the
she the one asking for the stripper's Bill of Rights? Is she the one asking for the stripper's Bill of Rights?
I don't know, but this one looks like her pussy stinks.
Ew.
She just looks like her
Yeah,
pussy smells
that's what
bad.
I'm saying. So I'm saying that the girls that are asking for these things that are already provided. If you get hired at the right place and you pay a little more money, you have excellent security. You don't have to touch anyone. You don't have to do anything.
They couldn't.
All I'm saying
They
is that
couldn't
all
bring
the
good
things-
strippers because the governor was signing it, and they didn't want him to get all horny
Ready,
and
my
like
guy.
start throwing money at him.
No,
So they got the
it's so
ugly
weird.
green-haired ones and the fat black chick and the chemo.
No, it's
stripper.
a weird pimp and it's a weird drug front with a pimp in charge. Like that's the girls who are asking for these things, like the stripper's Bill of Rights.
Yeah, like see this
My
guy, he's
point
ready to
is
walk out
that-
the room because he's like, oh, they said there were strippers in here today. I didn't know they were bringing the fucking C team. I'm gonna go ahead and leave. I got a
I'm just
committee
saying,
meeting.
What do you think that
girls
room
that are
smells like?
asking-
Oh, that room
They're
definitely
asking-
smells like bad perfume and a little bit of stank clam.
Yeah.
I'm
Just
saying,
a
the
little
girls
waft
that
of
are
the
asking-
stank clam in there.
Okay.
The girls that are asking for these things don't understand that they're typically provided in this line of work. And
Right.
yes, I'm sure I'm making a fool of myself. I'm
No,
just
no,
saying,
that's
typically
great.
these
So what
things-
you're trying to say is there are tiers. I understand. Thank you very much, Crunchy Cynicism. That was a great call. I'm looking forward to hearing from her again. All right. Let's go ahead and can we get to the goddamn stripper's Bill of Rights? Please.
No, they're not hot.
For the
Sorry.
love of
Look
shit.
at these people. Are they all strippers?
I hope so. I
Look
hope
at
this
there's
is
a guy in back.
I hope this is the diversity that we have in
Like,
the game.
Cole Swindell is back there.
It really is.
Ensure adult entertainment establishments are safe for workers.
Flanked by supporters of SB 6105, known as the Strippers' Bill of Rights, Governor Jay Inslee gave his approval with a stroke of his pen.
It's pretty
I want to say that these hoes deserve respect just as much as any other hoe in the industry, and we will treat these hoes with some respect. Now bend over and make that thing twerk for me, bitches. All right, let's see what we've got here.
Call from
Amanda, hug and kiss.
Amanda Hug and Kiss, what can we do for you?
Just to
They're never going to let me get through
continue.
this story. Go ahead.
Well, I like crying. I like crying strippers myself.
Yeah.
So I prefer them crying on stage. But
Sure.
that's
Daddy
that's
issues.
just
Yeah.
me.
That's what you like?
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, in my younger days, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, thank you. It's the right call.
Oh God.
Guys, we're 195. We're 195 away from today. If we don't knock that out,
brilliant.
April's going to start to think it's her fault.
I am. I'm actually going to quit because this morning he was alone and he killed it. So I'm like, you really just don't need me. So I'm going to go do something else.
Fucking destroyed. All right, let's continue on. We're 30 seconds into a 2-minute strip. Hold on a second.
Call from.
All right, let's go ahead and take a listen. Hello, sir. Go ahead. You're on Steel Toe.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
I'd like to tell you, I patronize a little strip club here in Tampa called the Pink Pony, but I used to go there on a Monday in the morning for the day shift. Oh, wonderful ladies. There was a young lady there with a club foot and a wonderful ass neck. Oh, she was wonderful. I think her name was Tootsie. Oh, she did this little spin thing in the champagne room. Oh, my God. Very expensive rate, because I'm Jewish and all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
sir.
He never tells us his name.
No, I don't know why.
I think it's Irv. All right, let's go ahead and continue. We're 30 seconds into this fucking story.
Pretty simple why we're passing this bill.
I love these bitches, and I want to make sure that nobody finger pops them while they're doing a little lap dance.
I want him to
These
grind
are
on my
working-
hairy crescent roll while I pay him.
Folks, and working people deserve safety in the environment in which they work.
The legislation requires more protections
Okay.
for dancers and safety training for
Dude, if I were a
Those
guy,
are butthole rippers.
if I were a guy who like worked on scaffolding and there were like accidents in my line of work still, and then this bill got passed, I'd be like, "Fuck you, dude."
I know. How
Honestly.
embarrassing.
Honestly, go fuck yourself. All right, hold on. We got 12 seconds in.
Call from.
4 whores and 7 tears ago.
To accept, press 1.
All right, 4 whores and 7 tears ago. What can we do for you?
No, that's all I got. Sorry.
Thank you. No, you hang up.
No, you go.
There we go. All right. Guys, 195 away from tonight's goal. Please help us hit it so we feel like we've done something right.
Yes, please.
all staff, including security that works on site, something the bill's sponsor championed.
And that is really critical to make sure that people understand science.
Oh, my God. That's the
Oh.
state senator who sponsored it. She is indeed not a stripper.
Oh, thank Christ for that, right?
Yeah.
Of trafficking, of how to do de-escalation, how to make sure that they are creating a safe workplace for everyone.
Clubs that meet these new safety requirements will also be allowed to get liquor licenses, though extensive
Nice.
rulemaking will
That's
still
fun.
need to occur before.
Usually, though, if a strip club can serve liquor,
No touching.
no touch. Well, that's usually a rule no matter what.
But for sure in those facilities.
But typically no lap dances outside of like the special, like you give them $30 it used to be $20 a song when I was 18. I don't know what it is now, but yeah, if you get the liquor license, it usually restricts a lot of the stuff you can do at a strip
Well,
club.
because now you're getting impaired.
Right, and they want to you want to
Protect their strippers.
you want to keep these hoes safe. But as far as preventing the human trafficking element, you might want to be careful on that one. A lot of these girls want to hook after their shift. Like, they want to be like, hey, do you want to hang out with me after my shift's over?
The stripping's just a great way to meet the clients.
But that's true. That's how a lot of strippers operate. They, have the side hustle, as the kids like to call it these days.
There's a real moneymaker somewhere else.
So, like, the government going, hey, we passed a stripper's bill of rights for you. And the strippers are like, hey, that's awesome. Protections for us. Yeah, we're going to clamp down on human trafficking. And some of the girls are like, oh, that's great. And the other ones are like, just 1 second. What do you mean cut down on human trafficking? Well, we're going to stop you from being pimped out by your club owner. That is a really nice chunk of income for me. Yeah, but
Right.
he takes some of it. Yeah, but he also makes all my appointments and manages them. It's
Yeah.
kind of nice. He takes
I'm broke
30%, but I take $150 from each poke. Not
Oh,
too bad.
Choice of words.
Alcohol could be served.
Without liquor and without these safety protections, all of the burden was on the workforce, on the dancers.
Thank you.
Prosecutors had urged the governor to veto one section of the bill that prevents Seattle and King County from passing their own rules, mandating a specific distance between dancers and their customers, as well as when money could be exchanged, saying it could lead to more crime.
I think
When money can be exchanged? Okay, do you understand that trying to enforce those rules is almost impossible?
Yes, it has to be.
Like the
You're gonna
bouncers
babysit?
the bouncers can enforce the no touching rule.
Yeah,
But like the no money exchanging hands at certain times rule, that's hard to.
yeah, I don't know if you're.
And the girls aren't going to like
You're gonna
that.
sit and babysit everyone that's trying to be sexy.
Do you think the strippers like the no contact rule, or do you think they hate it? That they can't like because when I would go, a lot of them would come up to you and start grinding, start doing the lap dance thing on you as like a tease, like you want to do a couple songs.
Sure.
You know? And that would be kind of now if this rule passes, you can't do that anymore. So do the girls like that because then creeps can't grope them, or do they not like that because that takes away one of their tools?
Oh God, I don't know how to answer. I feel like it would go based on individual clients or customers, based on like if they were creepy looking or ugly or really hot and really polite and sexy. I don't know. I think I'd be, if it were me, I'd be
like
going on a customer by customer basis.
I feel like if you can touch, you can make a little more money.
Yes, I think so.
Let's see.
One of the most important parts of this legislation is the
Peach. I bet her dad loves her.
What's your name? I love that the news had to go, what's your name, so we can put it on the Chiron. And this woman didn't go, my name's Sherry Westerland.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, no, just I'm Peach. It's like, no, like your given name.
No, it's Sherry Peach Westerland.
Yeah.
the section that they were trying to veto.
Dancers have been fighting for years for these changes, saying they've been subjected to harassment and lost wages. And now protections are finally in place.
It's still kind of like surreal that this passed. At any moment, I was still thinking that any portion could get vetoed.
Okay, so they like it. They don't. Okay, I'm sure if you work at the seedier strip clubs, you really like this. The classier ones, maybe you don't have to worry about this shit. In fact, some of them might have these rules in place already.
Well, I think that's what your friend Crunchy was trying to tell you. This that a lot of these places do offer.
Did I just make the argument that there's tiers to strip clubs?
You
I think
did.
I just did.
Come on, man. She's shaking her
The
head
new law
somewhere.
takes effect in January, but the Department of Labor and Industry still needs to draw up the parameters around.
That's right. This law doesn't take effect until January, so get your lap dance finger poppins in. Because you've only got till January, for God's sake. All right, guys, let's do a little thank yous to Crunchy Cynicism. For April's top, where did you get it? $20.
I hate this. I got it at a secondhand store. I got it at Plato's
Why
Closet.
do you hate that? I think that's awesome.
People, I do too. I like secondhand stores, but people look down on it.
Why?
I don't know. I like it.
You found a great shirt that people love, and they don't know it's from a secondhand store until you tell them.
Straps are interesting too. I think it's secondhand.
Crunchy with another $20 says For Who Res and 7 years ago was pretty good. For Whoas. Oh, four whores and 7 years. And $10 from Crunchy Cynicism says straight from your pocket into steel toe, but forget these hoes.
Thank you very much,
All right, well,
Crunchy.
thank you very much. That's 35 off of today. Guys, we're 160 away. What do you say you knock out the rest of it? Thank you very, very much to Crunchy Cynicism for dropping by the way she has. Remember, there's tiers to stripping.
May I go pee quick? Boss man.
Do you have to make a... Can I make a pee-pee? Do you have to make a pee-pee?
Ooh.
Christopher Schweiger says, does this make me a VIP now? Yes, it does, Chris. Thank you very much for your generosity today, this morning and today.
Oh, wow.
Contact April with your shirt sizes and your address so we can get that stuff sent out to you next month. $25 from Chris.
So that was a yes.
That is a yes. You may go.
Do you want a beer or anything?
Not right now. No, I do not. What? I don't want to feel too.
I appreciate you and your honesty.
135 away from tonight. Oh, you guys are just about there. All right, go ahead and finish her off. Thank you very much. Links are in the chat.
Scarface.
Scarface, what's up, buddy?
Oh, not much. I just wanted to say, hey, you first of all, you missed my super chat, and second of all, Crunchy, I love you, and I can make you worse, and that is all.
All right, well, here, $4.99 from Scarface. Hey, Crunchy, you want to hop on my VA healthcare? I'm always looking for a broken woman to make worse. Oh, that's actually really nice of you.
Yep, I can always make her worse.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, bud.
All right, later, buddy. All right, there's Scarface. I should have asked Scarface about the ROTC live event. Shit. You know what, Scarface, if you hear that, call back in. I'd love to hear about it. If I'm not talking about dabble shit, it's okay. And ROTC and Carl, they're not dabble shit. Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, come on, everyone, follow my lead and send Steel Toe some cash. Let's go and meet the goal. They were following your lead. They really started jumping in after that, Red Fox Mad. Thank you very much, buddy. Let's knock another 5 off that number. 130 away from tonight's overtime goal. We do appreciate you guys and your contributions to this program. All right, so we got a lot of mileage out of the stripper Bill of Rights deal. The gay kids bit was good, says Michael B. What gay kids bit? Did we do a gay kids bit today? Oh, yeah, that's right. The principal story, the based African principal, where he's like, I'm not going to listen to some queer. All right, let's go to Scarface. You guys knock out the rest of the goal tonight. I'll talk to Scarface here real quick. Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Oh, not much. What do you want to hear about the ROTC WATP event?
First of all, I'm sure it was fun.
Oh, it was a blast. The after party was fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. I saw that Royce was doing a little karaoke. He can sing a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Royce ruled, man. You know, like us, ROTC fans, we self-segregated away from the Dabblerverse fags.
Oh, the ROTC people hate the Dabbleverse fags?
Oh, yeah. They're Jesus Christ. Like, the only way I can explain it is that I was sitting, while they were, waiting to start the show, I was sitting in my seat and I was surrounded by fucking Dabblerverse people, and they were all, referring to each other by their fucking Twitter handles. While the RTC people, we were all referring to each other by our first name.
Right.
We were all making friends. These fucking people were talking about, starting streams and how they can end up on fucking Shuli or, Bob Levy or fucking Brennan or Melton. Like I said, in chat earlier this morning, the only fucking, they were saying, but Melton said many times.
Gross. Oh, no.
And I was just sitting there, standing there with my beer and going, oh, my fucking God.
I heard they were big fans of us.
Oh, they fucking hated you guys. They literally wished that you showed up because, oh, God, if Aaron and April showed up, Jesus Christ, what would happen? They're like, no, what would happen?
Can I tell you what would happen if we showed up? We'd look right at those dabble-tards and we'd go, what the fuck are you going to do about it? And then we'd go have a beer with Royce and Mersh and Carl and hang out.
Yeah, you would have been hanging out with me and Hobo, and, we would all be having a good time.
Yeah, I'd go hang out with Hobo. He's a fucking lunatic. Who wouldn't want to hang out with Hobo?
All right, listen, not to break kayfabe, Hobo, I love you, bro. But Hobo is one of the nicest guys you will ever fucking meet in your life. He is one of the gentlest giants you will ever meet. He is a fucking unit.
I have to say this about Hobo. I'm breaking kayfabe too a little bit. I may or may not, this is alleged, I allegedly have received a message or two from Hobo that has been remarkably nice, and he's a really good dude.
Really?
No, he is a really, really nice guy. And on top of that, he is a big, big motherfucker. I'm not a big guy. I'm 5'8", 145 pounds.
Sure.
Soaking wet. Hobo is a giant.
I'm sorry, April was touching my nipple while you were saying that. I apologize.
I couldn't help myself. They look so.
Anyway,
voluptuous.
He's a really good dude. People in the chat are even saying Hobo's a great guy. Hobo's great. Now Yeti is saying it's a bold-faced lie.
No, Yeti's lying.
All right, man. Well, thank you for the play-by-play. And I don't know if it was you or if it was one of our listeners named Cody who told me they went and said hi to Royce and Mersh, and they shouted out something from Steel Toe. And they're like, yeah, I kind of wish those guys would have came out.
No. No, Merch was literally saying, I wish you guys would have came out. You know, like, and he said, I like April. I like Aaron. You guys are awesome.
Said me first.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Of course.
Go on.
No, the next time, we were planning on going down. Go ahead.
Of course, April, and he said he liked you first. You're gorgeous.
Oh, okay. Now I'm nervous.
Very sweet.
Thank you,
Scarface. I appreciate it, buddy.
All right. Y'all have a good night.
All right. You too.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, buddy. Nice dismount.
They're
Good work.
They're not supposed to do that because now I'm nervous.
Fucking, I heard that from a few people about the ROTC live event. They were like, yeah, Hobo's a fucking hoot. Hobo's a fun guy.
Hobo is?
Yeah, Hobo's a fun guy to hang out with.
Okay.
$2 from Matthew Q. He says, Aaron, you might be too young, but the best strip club in Minnesota was in Fort Ripley years ago before the cops busted it. Drug and running girls there was hot and ugly strippers, and you could drink and do anything. It was quite the hellhole. Oh, my God, that sounds like an awful place to work. That sounds like a really shitty place to work. Thank you, Crunchy, for another $20. Says matching Red Fox, I think.
Thank you, Crunchy.
Maybe. We're 1:15 away from tonight. Thank you very much.
Wow.
We've still got 45 minutes to knock that out. Thank you, guys.
She's great tonight, huh?
Yeah,
Her phone calls are on point.
Phone calls are on point.
Think
She
we
had
should
the
try another one.
ripped butthole story. Thanks, April. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry. We both wore red unironically tonight.
Yes, I love this
I like
shirt.
the colors. Yeah, I actually do too.
This is wonderful. Buffalo Spirit says Shuli is an awesome guy to drink with. I bet you Shuli's fun to hang around with. I bet you Bob's fun to hang around with. Royce and Mersch, though, I think would be on a different level.
So is mentioning these people qualifying is talking about the deviants?
No, because I'm not talking about the things they do or anything else. Just the people.
All right.
Douchey Nazi says that slack-jawed look he makes after a joke kills me every time. Which one? Hobo? Is Hobo a slack-jawed
No, I think
motherfucker?
you.
Me?
I don't know.
I don't slack my jaw.
I really don't know.
I don't ever want to hear you guys say
Holy
I slack my
tits.
jaw again. Crunchy Cynicism with $20 says April is in fact gorgeous and smart and strong. I simp. You make me stronger, babe, and I love you for it. Didn't you just accuse
my
her a few nights
God.
ago of making out with you and being a lesbian with you?
Everyone's got bad nights, okay?
Okay.
That would have been a mistake on her part because I'm nasty. I'm
She
sure.
said she fucked me at my apartment.
Oh, it led to me fucking her at like Raleigh's or something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. No, Crunchy's fine. She's had a drunk night.
All right. It's
Thank you.
understandable.
I don't know what to do with those kind of compliments.
Just say thanks and we move on. Guys, that puts us $100 away from tonight and doing some overtime. Thank you again. Keep that march going. Streamlabs, Super Chat, PayPal, doesn't matter. Thank you very much. We have an update. I like to keep you guys updated on the latest in white supremacist hate speech. And so you can avoid it, when you go places.
I suppose.
I don't want you guys accidentally doing any hate speaking.
Oh, my God.
I don't want you guys accidentally doing any white supremacy in.
Babe, you can't do this to
At
me.
all? Well, it's there's
on.
a new hate symbol, and it's the 100 emoji.
Oh, come on.
Hold on, I can get.
What in the shit are you doing
Fucking pen.
while you're down there?
So you just wait. So the ADL.
My dick's getting hard.
The anti.
It's 2024. It's okay.
Welcome to the fucking party. So the Anti-Defamation League says that the 100% symbol is now a hate symbol. They've put it in there. It's shorthand for 100% white.
Come on.
100% is a term used by white supremacists.
No, it's not.
Dude, I've never heard this before.
This is that symbol. Literally, when I see it, screams black for one because it's 100. Keeping it 100, right?
Oh, is it 100 or 100?
Oh shit! Is it 100?
I think it's 100. Yeah.
Can we get our resident blacks to help us?
Can we get some blacks in here? I need back up the blacks.
All I do.
Beep beep beep.
Woo!
It's actually not a backup from a semi.
What is
backing up? It's actually just a chirping smoke detector when black people back up. That's a black person
Come on,
backing
I can't
up.
keep a straight face.
That's Lizzo when she's backing up.
Okay.
There you go.
Causing a tsunami.
That's actually my black people sonar in my car, so I can locate them.
He has one of those, what are they called? The things you put in, like a jammer. Is it called a jammer? What is that?
That's what I call my music.
No, people put it in their fucking dash. to find cops. What is that called?
I've always what did my
boyfriend had one in his BMW.
my
once.
uncle used to call it a fuzzbuster.
A fuzzbuster?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuzzbuster.
He called it a jammer or something like that.
Did he? That's gay.
It is. He was gay, so it's fine.
Oh well, then that if he
totally
was
fine.
gay, then it totally makes sense.
Everyone's putting the emoji in here now just for the whites.
Oh no, is everybody do it? Guys, don't do the hunted emoji. It's
Hey,
fucking racist.
Disavow.
King Yeti becoming a member for his 10th month says hobo is roid rage Jason Sudeikis. I got to keep him away from April then.
Yeah, because I really.
Ruh-roh.
Is that what he looks like, huh?
She's a Jason Sudeikis gal.
People don't like that in my life, actually.
Look at this. Look at all these people putting hate symbols in our chat. This is disgusting.
Really gross, guys.
I really don't like that.
How dare you?
Wow, you guys are really being hateful today. So the 100%, the 100 means 100% white.
It's a hunted.
And is a term used. I've always thought it meant like keeping it real. You're being honest.
It is. It's keeping it in a hunted.
You're keeping it 100.
It's black slang.
Now, I guess it could be white supremacist if you go, look, man, I'm just keeping it 100. You can. Do you know how many Jews you'd have to kill in one day to get to 6 million? It's impossible. Like that would be maybe white supremacist.
Whoa.
While using the 100 symbol.
No.
You know, if I'm like, look, man, I'm just being 100. 13% of the population commits 50% of the crime. That would be a white supremacist way to use 100.
Do you know how fast you'd have to count to get to 6 million?
Look, dog.
How do you have room for that many?
Look, I'm just keeping it 100. I think if you built a wall, I think you could keep most of the illegal Mexicans out and the crime rate would go down. That would be a white supremacist way of using 100.
I'm just keeping it 100. I think the CIA and the FBI are in the up and up. I don't think they kill anyone.
Oh,
They don't deserve it.
that's just called being a bootlicker. Fucking Stady.
I didn't mean it.
Where did the day go? Becoming a member for his 21st month says 100%. Now you guys are putting hate speech in super chats. You guys don't be going to PayPal and Streamlabs and the super chats and putting hate speech in there. I am totally against it. We're $100. Hey, we're 100 away from today's goal. I don't need you guys going in and throwing money at us and putting the 100% in there and being a bigot.
What's even more funny is they're like not taking time to find the 100 emoji. They're just writing 100%.
Some people are just putting 100 in there. That's
that's lazy racism.
Yeah, that's lazy, like black people. Oh, sorry. That's just, I'm joking. I'm kidding. I was not keeping it 100.
I disavow this man.
Yeah, I was not keeping it 100
I don't know him.
when I did that. So let's see what the ADL has to say about this. The ADL says that 100% is now white supremacy because it stands for 100% white. 100% is shorthand among white supremacists for 100% white, though it is also common for them to write out the entire phrase. Among prison populations in places such as California where peckerwood gangs are common.
Peckerwood?
That's fucking racist.
What in the hell?
One might also see 100% peckerwood, 100% featherwood, or 100% wood.
Okay, somebody please tell me what that means.
Peckerwood's a racial slur for whites.
Why?
Peckerwood mad because his record went wood, no respect in the hood.
I've never heard that.
Can't remember the rest of that the song Quitter. Peckerwood mad because his record went wood, no respect in the hood, fled to his neck of the woods. Fuck. I can't remember.
That's not what I'm asking. Why are we Peckerwoods?
I don't know where Peckerwood. You want to look up the etymology of Peckerwood?
I do, actually.
Where did Peckerwood?
And there's like featherwood and wood too. So what are those?
Woodpile. The word peckerwood originated as an African-American slang term for woodpeckers in the 1800s. Used as a racial epithet for white people. So it used to be...
Weird.
It used to be for woodpeckers, but then got used for poor rural whites. The term was embraced by a subculture related to prison gangs and outlaw motorcycle clubs. The sense referring to white people documented from the 1850s, African-American folklore in the 1920s contrasted the white peckerwood bird with the African-American black bird. Okay, so the peckerwood bird, okay.
Well, but it's just a woodpecker. Holy shit, there's a lot in the chat.
Well, thank you guys very much for all your 100s. This has been a very anti-ADL evening. You guys are being all racist and whatnot. I can't believe. that you guys could be so hateful.
I would say thanks, but it's, not right.
Oh, no, Rocky just put $10 in the PayPal, but he put the 100 logo on it.
It's 100.
So now clearly the 100 logo, which is white supremacy now, Rocky with $10. Now I have to take white supremacy money. Oh, my God. Well, now we're $90 away from tonight's goal, but 10 of that 90 is just coming from a disgusting place. Los Federales with $2 says, Funk one Hannity. Gonna keep it 88 instead.
No.
Yul Gibbons with $5. He puts a ghost, a white fist, a 100, some milk, and the OK symbol. Oh, my God. I'm overloaded with white supremacy. This is disgusting. $85 away from overtime. Someone should donate 100. Says Trucker 18-Wheeler.
I think so, too.
Why Marquise is quoting Krista Berg's Lady in Red, I have no idea, but thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Oh, because...
There's a lady in red. You didn't know.
You can grab
We're
my
at
tits.
work.
I can't squeeze your hips.
Yes, because you're my superior. You can't.
Oh, so you can sexually harass your boss.
Yes.
I can't sexually harass my underling.
Right.
Wow, people in the Rumble chat being very racist as well with these 100 symbols.
100.
I can't take this 100 shit, guys. You guys are being far too hateful.
I know. I feel like I need a shower.
Wow. You know what? Me too. I'll join you to save water because that's just disgusting.
Would you, though?
Yeah.
No one ever joins me in the shower.
I'll join you in the shower.
That'd be nice.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I'm a giver. What can I say?
How is that giving?
It's just my presence. I hear it's just very warm and nice. So remember yesterday, the Francis Scott Key Bridge? You saw that bridge go.
Oh, my God, dude. That is the craziest video ever.
Oh, man. And they sped it up. So the power goes out in the boat twice. And as the power goes out twice, that boat just kind of hopelessly drifts towards the bridge and just, boom, takes it out. I mean, that bridge stood no chance.
No, not at all.
It got hit, and it just went. Poster is Matt, our co-host from yesterday, texting me saying Steel Toe is keeping it 85, not 100. Yeah, we're 85
Sorry.
away from tonight, so we got to make sure that we get down to 0, because then the goal is 100% hit. So there is that.
I feel disgusting.
So the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore went down, and within 12 hours of the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsing,
Or the Cree Bridge.
the Associated Press had an article up saying, who was Francis Scott Key, whose namesake bridge fell? His poem became the Star-Spangled Banner. And in the article, they talk about how he was a...
Black?
No, the opposite.
White.
What kind of white?
Jew.
No. What did he own?
Catholic. A slave owner.
Yes.
Yes.
See,
I get there eventually.
The Associated Press had to let us know that Francis Scott Key indeed owned slaves because the Francis Scott Key Bridge came down. I don't know what kind of fucking goofy-ass communist bullshit this is. But this thing where they have to put this shitty little aside stuff in there that doesn't matter, it just to me reeks of an effort to downplay American history and downplay our important figures and try to dirty them up as much as we can so people don't hold them in high regard. Francis Scott Key wrote the poem that became our national anthem. And
okay.
And then then the Francis Scott Key Bridge, obviously named after him, it gets toppled, it gets knocked down. What part of that has anything to do with the fact that Francis Scott Key owned slaves?
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
And
but
you know
the
what?
AP has to put it in there.
The fucking thing is I would have never known.
No.
Ignorance is bliss sometimes, you guys. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter?
No. Here's why it does not matter today anymore. I don't think he's alive, I'm guessing. Obviously, not alive.
Francis Scott Key is not here
Francis
anymore.
is not alive. He's no longer with us. And I don't believe the slaves he owned are with us either. Therefore, if they don't exist, I don't think it matters. Right?
Right.
Can we move on?
Click on the author of the story. That's a good idea. Let's see who wrote. Well, the AP, they usually don't credit people. Oh. Deepti Hajela
Whoa,
is the author of the story.
I like a good deep tea.
Yeah, I'm thinking Hajela writes about the ways in which America is changing as part of AP's Trends and Culture team. She is based in New York City. She's not based anywhere.
No, she's based in New York City.
She ain't based in New York City.
I don't think there's anyone based in New York City.
Oh, my God. So that's exactly what she's
Compound
doing.
Media.
Okay, so I called that 100. I called that. That she's just
God.
Yeah, she's just some hipster douchebag who, when Francis Scott Key comes up, has to be that dickhead lefty who goes, well, actually, they were a slave owner. Who gives a fuck? It was legal back then. It's not right. It's wrong. We can put it in the proper context now, but back then, people owned slaves.
Yes, they were confused. They were off base. It's fine.
Oh, no, they weren't confused. They really loved owning slaves. They were.
I'm trying to
about
quell
it.
these people.
No, they certainly they certainly were not upset about. They didn't feel conflicted about their slave owning.
No.
They thought it was aces. They were like, it's nice to have the help.
How many slaves can you own? It's never enough.
How many
enough.
slaves? More.
That's what I thought.
So, but with the Francis Scott Key shit, it's like, of course, this hipster dickbag in New York City has to go, actually, did you know Francis Scott Key owned slaves? Yes, I assume everyone that's important to America before the year 1865 probably owned slaves.
Interesting take from Laundry Room. There are literally more slaves today than back then.
Yeah, that checks out because there's slavery in so many places.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They're going to call it the We Was Kang's Bridge. Gray Idols with the comment of the night. Very good.
Oh, no. I've got it. Ready? Ready?
Yes.
I'm choking. It's going to be the George Floyd Memorial Bridge.
Oh, man, he's going to get another one. I bet she's got a bunch.
The George Floyd Rainbow Bridge.
Oh, no, Harvey Milk Rainbow Bridge. Don't put that evil on George Floyd. He doesn't want no rainbows, judging by where he comes from.
Yeah, but they got to get everything in one shot.
Don Lemonade says, is Francis Scott Key Sonny Hostin's grandpa? See, now that's possible right there. Kamala Harris family and Sonny Hostin's family were slave owners also. Yes. We watched that clip yesterday where Sonny Hostin found out she was related to slave owners. Oh, it's perfect.
Okay, but why does that matter?
Because she's a lefty who's chastised people and said there needs to be reparations and shit like that. And it turns out that her family owned slaves, which is kind of fun. Von Kaiser with $10 says 100 Peckerwood. Now, see, that's the kind of hateful rhetoric that we're trying to stop on this program. Thank you very much. Guys, we are $75 away from tonight. Thank you very much. Knock that out, and we'll do a half hour of overtime. We got a half hour to get that 75 done, so you guys are doing great, and we appreciate all of your generosity. There's the links in the chat. This next one's about a scam that's being run on people in Connecticut.
Okay.
But I think what I would like to do is see people fall for this scam and lose all of their money.
That's harsh, but all right.
Because if you're going to be that fucking stupid.
Was it like donating to a cat's GoFundMe for his broken leg?
It has to do with crypto and pig butchering.
I was close. I had animals.
Yeah. Connecticut State Police sought to warn people about investment scams known as pig butchering. Troopers on Tuesday cited statistics from the FBI that said cryptocurrency investment fraud grew more than 53% in 2023 to approximately $4.5 billion. But it may be far worse, as a recent study suggests that the total since 2021 may actually be $75 billion. What is causing this loss? Law enforcement has identified this scam as pig butchering. So here's what's going on that's causing police around the country to warn people about this. Now, I've often said about scams, I'll read what the scam is and determine if I feel sorry for you.
Yes.
Or if I think we should just take grandpa's keys away.
To me, the Nigerian prince thing is like probably the worst one.
If you fall for that, or the car warranty thing, or the kid needing the gift cards to get out of jail.
Or a money order.
Yeah.
And you have to meet at Walmart.
Basically what we're trying to say is if you fall for any scams, we should lock you in a home because you're too retarded to live your life. Troopers said that in pig butchering investment scams, the fraudster initially contacts the victim through dating apps, social media, or professional networking platforms. You know, where you do all of your big transactions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every single one.
They build trust with the victim over several weeks or months, often feigning romantic interest or establishing a friendly rapport. So this is Tinder swindler.
Yeah, 100%.
And I didn't feel sorry for those broads.
No, stop emptying your fucking accounts. Stop maxing out your credit card. Stop taking out loans for somebody who you don't see.
Right.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I wouldn't do that for you. Would you? Would you fucking max out your credit cards for me and take out loans for me?
Well, it depends on what for. Yeah, probably.
What would it have to be for?
Medical bills.
No. Think about what he said to those girls. He said that he was in the diamond industry and then people were after him. And then he needed to get to safety. But he couldn't do it without their money.
Well, no, I would know you're safe. You're here.
What if I disappeared?
Well, yeah, then I'd probably pay if you legitimately were disappeared. Now, if we were just talking to each other on the phone or on the internet and we were in that stage of a relationship and you were like, oh, I need you to put money into this for me, I'd be like, you must be out of your fucking mind. That would be an easy scam to avoid.
That was my plan.
Because if you're just talking to some chick for a few months and you like each other or whatever, and she's like, could you give me like 10 grand to invest in crypto? I'd be like, no, you can go fuck yourself.
What if you had invested 10 grand in that Dogecoin you wanted to? Oh, no, it's a sore spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like bringing it up.
What did we find out I lost out on? 50 grand?
Like 50 grand. That's your Tahoe.
Because I was going to put
way overpaid for.
I was going to put $1,000 into Dogecoin.
Yeah.
When it was at like a penny. And it went up to like 50, I would have sold it. Oh, fuck. I don't like.
Isn't that terrible?
I probably would have sold it like 25, though. I don't think I would have kept it.
Even 25 grand. What are you talking about?
Look, I probably lost out on about $25,000.
The biggest check I've ever been handed in one shot is $56,000.
$56,000.
And I tell you what, when you're in your young 20s, like that feels pretty goddamn good. Except the fact that your grandma died and it was her investment account for you.
You know what 10 grand? You know what 10 grand in your pocket feels like? It feels like a third cock. Jesus, champ, how many cocks you got? I could punch you in your eye, guy. $5 from Blackachoo. He says, unrelated, but have you been watching Scorch's brand new rebooted PFG TV?
No.
No, I haven't, but I would love to watch some Scorch.
Scorch.
Scorch rules, man.
I want to say his name like they say Stewart in Letterkenny. Scorch.
PFG TV. It's the kingdom of nakedness. I love Scorch.
Let's have a kingdom of nakedness. I'm not going to find y'all attractive anyways, but it's free.
April doesn't know O&A references.
No.
So that's,
well, some of them.
She doesn't understand.
I know some of them.
The Naked Militia, Scorch, PFG TV.
I know Scorch is from O&A.
Yeah. I tell you what, Blackachoo, if you could, if you want to throw us a Scorch link to the new show, I would love to go watch Scorch. That would be an awesome way to spend part of the night tonight. That's going to put us $70 away from tonight's goal. Thank you guys.
Thank you
very much. We appreciate it. Throw your money at us via Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo, Super Chats, etc. You guys have been doing a wonderful job helping out this show tonight. So how does this scam work? So they get you all horned up. Mm-hmm. Once the victim is emotionally invested, the scammer claims to have insider knowledge of a lucrative investment opportunity such as crypto, foreign exchange trading, or a new venture, and persuades the victim to invest. The scammer may direct the victim to a fraudulent trading platform or app which appears to show impressive returns on their investment. So basically, you give them a boner.
Yep.
And then you say, hey, I'm really glad you have a big boner. Why don't you give me 15 grand and I'll put it in this. Look at this. Look at this Ethereum pricing.
Wow.
Look at the returns you're getting on that. And it's all just phony shit that they concocted because you're too fucking dumb to understand what a fake website or app looks like. And then you give them the money. If you give anybody you haven't met and known for years more than $100, you're a fucking idiot. If you've known someone for a very short amount of time and you go, oh, yeah, it's 15 grand, make me a bunch of money, you deserve to lose that money. Now, if you give it to them and they turn it into $100,000, hey, man, good for you. But if they take that 15 grand and then just stick it up their own asshole and you never see it, I don't feel bad for you.
No, I don't feel bad for most people on scams. Some old people, you see their poor little faces, or if they're crying and you feel really bad.
I turn it off before it gets to that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't.
That's helpful.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. Tony Lopez says, my ex-wife and I got a $565,000 check and future payments additional. Fuck.
Wow.
Nice, buddy.
Hobo hitting me where it hurts.
I'll tell you, Hobo Chili Recipe says, April, enjoy that sugary drink. You're not getting a belly or nothing.
Wow. I seriously haven't even had supper yet. I didn't get a bite of supper. I was in a hurry.
You didn't have any of that sandwich?
I was really excited.
Oh,
and now I don't know if I can eat it because Hobo thinks I'm fat. And that's not the first person to accuse me of being fat.
I didn't say you were getting fat.
I didn't say you.
I said your tits look great. Have you gained weight? Meaning in
Not
your
really.
tits. Your tits look good.
My weight fluctuates like a couple pounds every day.
I saw your tits the other day.
What?
And I said your tits look great.
Shouldn't do that.
I look at your tits. I got news for you, young lady. I look at your tits every time they're out. Ha!
But
how do you like them apples? Exactly.
they're about the size of an apple.
Rebel Fluff says, what about the promised 10,000% return on the Kiki Bucks Aaron sold me yesterday?
Aww.
You shut up. That money's coming, you son of a bitch.
Did you sell my
I'm
Kiki
not
Bucks?
saying that I have a Kiki Bucks scam going right now.
Oh my
I'm not
God.
saying that I have a crypto scam involving Kiki Bucks. But if you need any Kiki Bucks, holla at your boy.
I disavow. I don't like this either. Don't you hurt her, girl?
I'm not. I'm just using her
She was
currency.
on the dump today. She was kind of funny.
Was she funny?
Yeah.
I need to know this news about Joanne and Bill.
I do too.
I need
I
to
don't
know
get
what's. I need to know what's going on.
Well,
Should we make a
talk
phone
to
call?
E-Rock or something. I don't know.
No, I'm
A
not.
phone call to who? Gino?
I'm not going to talk to E-Rock. I love E-Rock. But, oh my God, Jeremy just gave us $5 on Venmo, and you know what he put in the thing?
100.
100. That is fucking disgusting, you guys.
Just gross.
That is disgusting and racist. $65 away from overtime tonight. Blackachoo with $2 says he's outdoing himself. Link to follow. All right. Thank you very much,
Thank
buddy.
you.
All right. You guys are $65 away from knocking out tonight's goal and doing overtime. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Call Kiki and get to the bottom of this Kiki Bucks scam. No, I'm running the Kiki Bucks scam.
But what is the scam again? What are the rules?
I'm telling people if they invest in Kiki Bucks, I'll get them a 10,000% return.
Oh.
And guess what? I just keep the money and tell them we lost it.
That's not a bad idea.
No, it works out pretty well. What did I want? Now I forgot what I was looking for.
Hell. I don't know. Horse?
Son of a bitch. No, I wanted to talk to you about this. You know that show you like, Selling Sunset?
Yep.
Everybody's getting divorced. Did you know this?
Yep. The black chick and
Christine.
Yeah, Christine, the blonde chick who's unbearable. And then
Yeah.
the black chick, I forget her name.
This isn't the woman who got divorced and went crazy, the real estate lady with the kid. She went all bananas, I thought.
I don't know a bananas woman. No,
What's the real estate show you watch where the woman got divorced and she had a kid? She's married to a Tariq or whatever his name is.
Oh, Tariq El Moussa.
Yeah.
Christina Hall used to be married
That's
to.
who I thought this
used
was.
to be married to Tariq El Moussa, and they were like the flipping El Moussas or something like that. And now
So they were
No,
acrobats?
that's not it. That's the wrong title. But they divorced, and now she married a second guy, and then she's now married to a third guy and seems to be happy.
She's doing, yeah.
But Tariq
She's doing great.
married a woman from Selling Sunset, Heather, who I think now does just a show with Tariq instead of being on Selling Sunset.
Well, Selling Sunset sounds like it's falling the fuck apart because I've got this Christine who's getting divorced.
There's a black
I got
chick,
this
yeah.
Chelsea lady.
Chelsea. I don't like her
who's
either.
getting divorced. Now, how she married this guy in the first place?
She's British, too. She has a strong British accent, and I hate British accents.
Yeah, that's weird. When black people have British accents like Anthony Joshua, that always
Ooh, yeah.
creeps me out. Why are you talking so prim and proper? It's odd.
It is one of those shows that's that's a girly, guilty pleasure of mine.
Dude, I can understand why all those girls get divorced, though. I mean, you've had that show on before, and I've watched
yeah.
it. They're all just cunts.
They're cunts. They're rich. They have everything. They can probably get mad dick whenever they want it.
Well, and there's also this underlying snippy bitchiness they all have at each other.
Oh,
It's
they're so mean.
Yeah.
I never understand that. I'm watching them make fucking millions of dollars and have everything. The nicest cars and clothes and men. Houses. I'm like, you are so fucking mean for having everything.
Yeah. I mean, those girls are all just nasty to each other, but they're nasty while they're smiling at each other.
Yes. It doesn't make any sense. And then they try to lie and walk it all back. Like, oh, no, I never did that.
Right.
And then some of them are like done with that stage of their lives. And they're like, hell yeah, bitch, I did say that. I'm like, stop.
Yeah.
I technically am in it because I like to watch the really expensive, sexy houses. And the girly part is I really like seeing the clothes they wear because they're out of this world and it's something I'll never own.
One day, April's got to admit she's got a thing for money, I think. And like nice, expensive
I don't
things.
have that kind of money, though, so why isn't it fun to watch?
Yeah, but you've got like that's a big expensive thing. Oh.
I
like
think
that.
when you don't have something, it is natural to ogle at the thing, right?
Really?
Is that the word?
Ogle it? I mean,
know.
I mean, it's a word.
I don't know.
It works. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I can't watch a show just because the shit's expensive. Like that.
I love seeing something that I don't have because it's new to me. It's like watching a serial killer documentary. I don't have any idea what it's like to be a serial killer or how you could do that to somebody. Therefore, I watch it and I'm like, holy fucking shit, that's weird.
It's different. You just do it to make sure you think serial killing is weird.
No.
Oh, thank
You
God.
are completely crossing everything I'm saying.
Oh, thank God. I don't empathize with this guy. That's good.
It's completely different from me, therefore it's interesting. I'm not rich, therefore I like watching rich people do rich people shit sometimes because it's not me. It's interesting.
Isn't that against God though? Isn't that like coveting? Or no?
I'm not coveting it.
Okay.
I'm just interested.
Okay. I'm just making sure you're not breaking any commandments when you're watching TV. April's sticky horse sleeve with $2 says, help, the goo is leaking out.
That's expensive goo. Put it back.
Oh, the goo. Not the goo. Los Federales says, I watch serial killers to spot all their mistakes and learn. No.
Yeah, I had to get caught. So I don't do that.
April has an autographed clown painting by John Wayne Gacy behind that backdrop.
No fucking shit. If I could, I would love it.
You would buy a John Wayne Gacy?
I don't think he was a good man. I don't find him that.
What?
None of that. It's not that I worship him. I think it'd more so just be interesting to own something of his. Because, wow, did he get away with a lot.
Let's see. John Wayne Gacy, Charlie Chaplin drawing, $100 to $200. John Wayne Gacy, Mickey Mouse oil painting, $2,000 to $3,000.
That's just creepy.
Okay. I can get you an original John Wayne Gacy. It's just, it might cost $1 or $2.
I don't know if I need it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Rebel Fluff says, Albert Fish is interesting, but I don't want to see someone put needles in their scrotum, April.
I don't need to make somebody into a lampshade either.
Los Federales says, I have a painting I bought from Marilyn Manson, fully autographed.
That'd be cool.
I wonder if I bet you old
Marilyn
Marilyn
Manson.
could paint. I bet she could work a canvas. Let's go ahead and do this story, and then we'll probably either have to get out of here or knock out. Well, no, we probably got time for 2 more.
Oh, Laundry Room corrected me. The lampshade was Ed Gein. I fucked up.
Oh, I thought you were just in general talking about serial killers. I let that one go.
No, I fucked up.
We're $65 away from tonight's goal. We got about 15 minutes left. If you guys want to team up and knock out that last $65, fuck it. Sounds great. We'll do an extra half hour for you. And we'll have ourselves a nice end to the week of evening shows.
Thank you.
According to the Harris County Sheriff's Office, a 7 and 12-year-old are accused of stabbing a 59-year-old woman, sending her to the hospital in critical condition.
Oh my God.
How the fuck? You know what? No, I need a live news report on this one. Harris County stabbing.
Why are you stabbing a 59-year-old?
What the shit? All right, woman remains hospitalized after allegedly being attacked by 12-year-old. Uh-oh. I don't
In a family of a 50.
Uh-oh, I don't like the finger that was in that story.
Was it not like yours?
All right, let's go ahead and start the whodunit lottery. What do you think? Go ahead. Get the visual of the 7 and 12-year-old suspects in your head that stabbed the 59-year-old woman.
Black, white, or other.
Is that those are your categories?
Yeah.
What are you choosing?
I already saw.
9-year-old woman who was allegedly stabbed in her own garage by a 12-year-old over the weekend. Well, they say she is still fighting for her life in the hospital.
And the 12-year-old has now been charged with aggravated assault and is still in Harris County's custody right now. ABC's Rosie Wynn joining us live from where it happened. Rosie, what have you learned about the victim this afternoon?
Professional.
Brianna and Jonathan, we have learned tonight that the victim, 59-year-old Susan Chong, and her family were...
Oh, boy.
Susan Chong.
Susan Chong. Now
Why are they stabbing Asian
Now I
people?
definitely know who did it.
I
mean, if we're looking at the history of who on Asian violence,
Who done it?
yeah.
Well, but
White people don't seem to have a beef with Asians right now.
Asians are so nice and stick to themselves, though.
That's why I'm wondering, like, why do black people seem to dislike Asian people so much?
Maybe it's an easy target.
I don't know, man. It's fucking harsh. I mean, you just go into a 59-year-old woman's garage and like a 12-year-old stabbing you. That's some Children of the Corn shit. That's some Malachi shit.
That's like, did your dad teach you intentionally, or did you watch Dad?
Oh.
Or was Dad not there and it was Mom?
were refugees from Laos. They have been...
Wait, what? Hold on.
29-year-old Susan Chong and her family were refugees
Oh,
from Laos.
okay.
They have been through the unthinkable and thought that she would be safe and sound inside of her own home just right behind me. But after what happened this weekend, they tell me that their sense of safety has been shattered.
Yeah, I mean, getting stabbed nearly to death in your own garage will do that to you. You know, I don't feel as
That's
safe as I
terrifying.
did yesterday. It might have something to do with that big pool of blood that's sitting on the garage floor that I can't get out.
Nothing happens that's good in garages.
I disagree.
In that way. No, I meant like as far as like an intruder.
Oh, well, oh God,
just
that's a
terrible.
little dark.
I can't stop thinking about it when it's a garage.
Now I
thing.
feel guilty. I have good memories of garages.
No, you can have good memories.
no, now
as
it's-
long as there's no intruders.
That's true. You can't have anybody intruding on your garage.
Within this place is very safe, you know. In house is very safe, but it's not safe, you know.
A traumatic.
I think he was saying the house is very safe, and now the house is no safe.
Is this a Rush Hour movie?
I.
That was like the guy trying to talk to the other dude.
You don't ever touch a black man's radio.
Within this place is very safe, you know.
Like
in
Jackie
house is
Chan.
very safe, but it's not safe, you know.
A traumatic.
It's good. That's a good take. People think it's very safe. They think the house is very safe, but it's not very safe.
Ordeal for Chu Eng Chong and his family, who hopes his 59-year-old sister Susan will pull through at the hospital. He tells ABC 13 that she's been dealing with mental health issues for decades, so their brother Andrew often comes by to check on her. But Saturday afternoon,
That's so fucking rad that guy just wears a cowboy hat to
Dude,
work.
I'm so into that guy's outfit. And he has a nice booty on him.
I love that my buddy Shane wears a cowboy hat to work.
He is, wow, that is
Harris
him.
County Sheriff's Office says he made a
Or Jimmy Dickskin from Letterkenny, one of the two.
horrific discovery.
He just came at the right time. He opened the door and saw that she was stabbed.
Surveillance video from a neighbor shows that around 2 p.m., two boys ages 12 and 7 were arguing with the woman when someone next door told them to leave. 10 minutes later, you can see them return with gloves on their hands.
What the fuck? So a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old on bikes get into an argument. Some neighbor yells at them, and they come back with gloves and knives.
Not okay, guys. Come on.
What a
Yeah.
bunch of little savages.
Well, not only that, it screams to me that there's just no parental guidance anywhere.
What?
None.
Oh, wow, that's mighty presumptuous of them.
Literally negative amounts of parental guidance.
Maybe they do. Maybe they have parental guidance. They went, honey, what you doing with those gloves? And I went, just going to stab the neighbor's ma. And they were like, all right, we'll
No.
be home before supper.
Not even that. They probably have grand parental guidance where they're like sleeping half the time. They can't see what they're doing.
Oh, no.
The 12-year-old
I'll fix you some sandwiches.
And sugar
pulling
cookies.
a knife out of his pocket before charging at the victim and
Dude.
allegedly stabbing her.
Holy
He then
shit.
runs off with his little brother on their bikes. Their mother, who asked us
The mom, yeah. Where's Daddy?
We're
You'd think
only-
Daddy would be really concerned about
We're
this.
only hearing from the mom in this story? Is that all we're...
No, we're even worse. We're hearing from Mom's hands.
not to share her face and name, says she is heartbroken over the violent ordeal.
I'm lost for words because I never in a million years thought my child would do something like this. I want to let
Nobody ever believes their child will do something like that.
What is that, Aaron? Why don't they just...
But you know what? The thing is,
I'm going to stop there.
most people don't believe their child would do that. And you know what usually happens?
Mm.
Their child doesn't do that.
What?
the family know that I am very sorry. I pray the lady has a speedy recovery.
Chong says his sister is still in critical condition and they are monitoring her progress. Meanwhile, he hopes something can be done to help with rehabilitating the child who was allegedly behind the attack.
All right. I'm not too concerned about the 12-year-old sociopath who just ran up and stabbed some lady for telling him to stop fighting with people?
Because he's over.
I'm worried about the 7-year-old who watched this shit and like helped take part in it.
Yeah.
Because you can still reach him. You can still fix that kid if you get a hold of him.
You can try.
The 12-year-old,
good
man.
luck.
Yeah, the 12-year-old, I don't know.
He's so young. He doesn't know. He's so young, but their parents supposed to teach him, you know. It's not his fault. His parents' fault. This under the 18 years old.
HTSO tells us the 12-year-old has been charged with aggravated assault with serious bodily injury and remains in the custody of Harris County Juvenile. His little brother will not face any charges.
Well, I mean, the 7-year-old, first of all, he's 7. And second of all, did he do anything?
You were there and didn't stop it.
I don't know if that's enough, though.
I also don't like that somebody gets charged as a child when they literally stabbed somebody.
Well, we'll keep an eye on it to see if she dies.
Okay.
No, I'm saying if she dies, there's going to be a lot more
upward
charges.
inflection.
Yeah, there's a lot more charges coming if she dies. All right, guys, we got, 7 minutes left? Oh, we got that Vince Young story coming, too. Vince Young got knocked the fuck out at a bar, man. Oh, boy, did he get drilled. We'll do that in overtime. We'll maybe watch some Scorch in overtime. Scarface with $15 says, overtime, let's fucking go. Thank Buffalo Trace and the fact I want to throw my boss in a trash dumpster full of gasoline, set on fire, anarchy. Thank you very much.
Burn this thing.
Thank you, Scarface, for the $15.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are $50 away from doing overtime tonight. You can get inside of 50, and then we'll do the 30 on credit, but we got to get that thing down to 0 by the end of the night. We got about 6 minutes left.
Ooh.
$50 away. If you want to contribute, there's the Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo links. You can also do Super Chats, memberships, or gifted memberships. Fauci's Pangolin gifting one.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Michael B says Scorch's audio is gold. Well, I'm excited to
Yeah, that'd be cool.
see it. Scorch TFG
Ooh.
TV. Where is
Honey, rain out of sneeze. Are you supposed to look at a light when you're trying to sneeze or not look at a light?
I believe you're supposed to look away from the light.
Oh, God, because when I look at it, it just...
Oh, wow. Scorch's PFG TV Season 1, Episode 5 just aired 11 minutes ago.
That's cool.
Fucking nice, bro. Scorch putting up the numbers. I like it. All right, $50 away. We'll do a little Scorch. We'll do, we'll do that Vince Young story. We could do a bunch of stuff for overtime tonight. If we get there, we got 5 minutes left for tonight, and we're $50 away from doing overtime, so we're pretty close. Are you going to live?
There's a sneeze stuck. It really burns right now. You know what that feels like? Where it's like waiting, like in process or progress or whatever the fuck.
No.
Come on, you don't know what it's like to have a sneeze that's trying to come.
I know what it
doesn't?
means to have a sneeze, but not a burning sneeze.
It's not burning. It's like you can feel it.
They're saying looking at the light aids sneezing.
It aids.
It helps you sneeze.
Oh,
if
that
you look at the
feels
light.
weird.
Blackachew says we've got to start with episode 1 of Scorch.
Okay.
Okay, well, maybe we will. We got about 4 minutes left, and we just need you guys to cover that last $50. And we'll knock this thing out. We'll call it a successful night. And then we can, again, give you an extra half hour and give you a few more stories. Vince Young got knocked out in a bar fight last month, and they have it on tape. Go ahead and check this out. Now, if you don't know who Vince Young is, dude, this guy was supposed to be the man. I mean, Vince Young was coming out of Texas University, one of the best quarterbacks of the last generation. I mean, they thought this guy was going to be, fuck Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes.
Really?
They thought that Vince Young, I think, was the number 1 overall pick the year he came out. He played for Texas. He was incredibly good. He got drafted, I believe, by the Titans. Played for them for a while, and just it never came together. Hobo Chili Recipe says the Madden curse. Yeah, he was on the cover of Madden, and that was when they started. You know, every guy who was on Madden would end up either having a terrible year or getting hurt.
I liked his song, I'm Coming Over.
That's Chris Young.
Oh, I
not
didn't know
Vince
that.
Young.
Sorry.
No.
I thought it was the same guy.
No. In fact, they look nothing alike.
Really?
No, Chris Young and
Yeah.
Vince Young don't.
I thought it was just a tan.
Yeah, they wouldn't look. You'd be able to tell them apart. That's for sure. Crunchy with $50 says, "Look at the light. It helps you sneeze. Men scoff."
Holy
there you
shit,
go.
lady,
All right.
thank
Well, Crunchy, you've pretty much knocked out the goal single-handedly tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And we're good.
I'm going to stare at that lamp.
Would you fucking
It's
sneeze
right
already?
there. It's not coming.
I'm not going to be able to move on with this show until you
Yeah,
sneeze.
me either. Thank you. I'm sorry for your misery. My eye watered.
Jesus Christ. Your nose has to shit or get off the pot.
It did this twice tonight.
This is amazing. Are you done? Now, is the sneeze gone?
No, it's like in there. It's back like in. I could feel it in transit. I want to fake it, but then it's not going to feel as good. Like, you want to like push it out. It's not going to.
Rebel Fluff says, "You look like a Downs kid, April." Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
feel like one. Thank you. Oh, speaking of that, damn. Okay, did you watch In Hot Water today?
I did not, and I heard that they talked about the what do you call it? The Joanne and the Bill and Joanne thing.
I missed that part.
Okay.
In the beginning, so he had Cecil on today, and
Okay.
so Gino and Cecil were watching clips of these like Down syndrome men, like adult men.
Oh, I actually have that
dressed
one.
in like trans shit for like.
I have
National
that for
Down
tomorrow's
Syndrome
show.
Day.
Yeah, I have that
It
for
was
tomorrow's show
fucking
if you'd
hilarious.
like me to show people. What happened? Let me see. Before you go. What? Yeah, but I want to see what the spray looks like. Oh, it's clear. Okay. Oh, man. She sneezed all over her arm. Jesus Christ. I wanted to call Gino real quick. And I wanted to ask him about this compound media stuff. I gotta find him here. Here we go. Call Gino. There we go. For overtime, we're gonna check out this Scorch thing, and we're gonna play the Vince Young video of him getting knocked out. Apparently, he was in a bar fight and he got fucking dropped. I mean, it doesn't get much worse. You were going to be the greatest quarterback who ever lived, number one pick in the draft. You were the man, and now you're getting fucking KO'd in bar fights like 18 years later. Shoot.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
I wanted to get the skinny from Gino on what's going on over at Compound. All right, let's go into this Vince Young thing. Then we'll do some Scorch. Thank you very much for all your support tonight. We do appreciate it. We got one more goal tomorrow, and that's it. After that, we're done. Former football star Vince Young got knocked out cold during a bar fight in Houston. Let's see how it happened. There's no audio on it, by the way. So there's Vince Young right there. I wonder if he's got any money anymore. Because he really, I think, only had a rookie deal. All right, looks like he's arguing with some dudes who probably drafted him his rookie year for fantasy. Now we're pushing. They're trying to hold Vince Young back. And he's pushing. He's trying to get at him. Whoa, hold on. What the fuck did that guy just do to that other guy? I wasn't watching. Is that a glass upside his head? Oh, that was you know what that was? A plastic cup with a drink in it, and he gave him a little pie face with it. All right, but where's Vince Young? He better not get hit in the face while that guy's holding him, because that's a cheap shot. All right. Where does the KO punch come from? Jesus, they're taking a long time to knock Vince Young out. Oh, fuck. That little bastard just dropped it. That was a sucker punch, though. That was not very nice. That didn't seem like a fair fight kind of a punch from that little fucker.
My nose and my bladder cracked the seal.
Wow. You know, if Vince Young would have lasted in the pocket that long in the NFL, he might still be playing. So let's see. There's Vince. So this guy turns around. Now, yeah, that's a sucker punch.
That's nasty.
That's a dirty blow. But you know what? For the rest of your life, you get to tell people you knocked Vince Young out at a bar.
Hey, Gino took that same punch standing.
That's true. Gino took that punch from, well, this guy looks a little more menacing than Pat fucking
Let
Dixon.
Gino have this.
Punch in the face. This guy's a little more brawlic.
Is that how he sounds?
And Pat Dixon, yes. Have you never listened to him?
No.
He sounds like the Penguin.
I've only listened to him when he was on our show one time.
Wow. So that was a fucking dirty shot right there. I kind of feel bad for Vince Young. They were all kind of being cunty.
Yeah.
But that was a dirty shot. That was a cheap shot.
Why are we punching people? Why is that the go-to?
Because you get all hammered.
Why are we punching and shooting and stabbing?
You get all hammered and shit, and then you lose control. How long did Vince Young play? Let's see. Vince Young started in 2006 with Tennessee. 1, 2, 3,
He looks
4,
like a
5.
hard dude.
So he played 6 seasons. So that means he got his rookie deal. And then he got out of his rookie deal. And after his rookie deal, he got a 1-year deal from Philly.
Okay.
Oh, man, he was never good either. 2,200 yards, 12 touchdowns, and 13 picks his rookie year. 2,500 yards, 9 touchdowns, 17 interceptions. Yeah, Vince Young is one of the biggest busts in the history of the NFL. It was really bad.
Sucks.
552 yards rushing, 395. Yeah, so he didn't even run that well.
Cue the song.
And he and he
I'm
was
sorry.
supposed to be a running quarterback.
Okay. When Paul Dano was in the movie, what was it, Girl Next Door?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think he ever saw himself down the pike there, being in 12 Years a Slave singing that song? Do you prepare for that? Do you know that's coming? Or do you just kind of bumble about until you get there?
I'm not sure. I think you...
I feel like if it was you, you'd go from Girl Next Door to straight to the 12 Years a Slave song.
I'm dreaming of that role from my time in
What's
theater.
your dream role that's in any movie right now that you wanted?
Honestly, I would say if I could have any role, it would be Bill the Butcher.
Oh, see, I thought
Gangs
you'd say King Swine.
Wow. We got 25 minutes left. I would say, honestly, I would like to be Bill the Butcher from Gangs of New York. That looks like a fun character to play.
That's a good choice.
And Daniel Day-Lewis did such a good job. People are now arguing about who the biggest draft bust is in history. We got Ryan Leaf, Jamarcus Russell.
Leave him alone. Dad jokes are abundant.
Jamarcus Russell, Ryan
no
Leaf.
idea. What about Baker Mayfield?
Oh, no, he's not a bust at all.
Really? I thought he was shit for a while.
No, he's always been okay, but this year he won a playoff game.
Fine.
Yeah, he's good.
RG3?
Vince, no, unfair to call RG3 a bust because he blew out his knee.
Lucky knee.
Yeah, so that's a little
I'm just going to start throwing names out there. I got one.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel was a pretty big draft bust also. But, I think to be the biggest bust, you got to be, drafted in the top 3 or 4.
Kyler Murray.
No, Kyler Murray's fine. He's just been getting hurt. I think the biggest ones, I think they've got it between Jamarcus Russell, Ryan Leaf, and Vince Young.
Teddy Bridgewater.
No. So as far as the top 10 here goes, I'm going to try and guess that for me, I don't know. I think if you look at the stats, Vince Young might be the biggest bust of all time.
Okay.
I know people usually say Jamarcus Russell, but I think Jamarcus Russell put 2 years together where he threw for some decent yards. He just turned it over a lot. Let's take a look. How do they rank him? Justin Gilbert, 8th overall pick for the Browns in 2014. Justin Blackmon, I remember he was supposed to be really good for the Jags, and he fucking stunk. Justin Blackmon, 5th overall pick. Steve Emptman in 1992, 1st overall pick for the Colts, defensive end. Never heard of him. Okay. Heath Schuler, I remember Heath Schuler for Washington, 3rd overall pick. He eventually lost his job to something called Gus Farrat.
I heard he has good shoes.
I can't fucking do the show tonight.
Why?
Number 6.
This is some Oz shit you can't even appreciate.
I know. And when do you remember when Oz would do those? And I would go,
love him.
Do you remember when Oz would do those? And I go, I can't fucking do the show today.
I literally only do that thinking of Oz in my heart.
Trey Lance, number 6.
Shit.
Is Trey Lance? I guess, yeah, he was 3rd overall, and he's just sitting on the bench in Dallas.
I hope he's not listening.
Lawrence Phillips, 6th overall pick to the Rams at number 5. Charles Rogers, 2nd overall pick to the Lions in 03. Here we go. Wow, Achilles Smith, number 3. So they're not even putting Leaf, Russell, and Young in there. Holy shit. Yeah, Achilles Smith was pretty bad. Who's number 2? Ryan Leaf, number 2. Jamarcus Russell, number 1. So Vince Young, not even the biggest. I forgot about Achilles Smith. I didn't realize he was drafted so high.
He was that team's Achilles heel. Okay, that was bad. I got you to chuckle, though.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
I can't wait to watch Scorch.
Dude, you're going over the biggest busts in a draft. Come on. Let's fucking make it funny.
Ryan Leaf.
He should probably make like a tree and leaf because he sucks so bad.
You want me to really make fun of Ryan Leaf? You want me to kick the shit out of him? You want me to really bury Ryan Leaf?
Leave him alone!
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
I lashed out.
How about Jamarcus Russell? Go ahead, genius. Well, if he was
really, really good in forgetting Sarah Marshall.
I would say that, oh no. I would say that
he has good potatoes.
If you're Jamarcus Russell, I would say if you're the biggest draft bust of all time, you could have been a little more Jamarcus Hustle. Jamarcus Hustle. Fuck you, dude, becoming a member for 18 months says, good Lord, a year and a half of this horse excretion.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
Los Federales with $5 says, please play and start at 30 seconds.
Come on, you guys.
All right, let's take a look. Start this at 30 seconds. This is, what is this? The East-West Bowl? Oh, this is a Key and Peele sketch?
From the East.
The East-West Collegiate.
Marcus Williams, University of Georgia. T.J. Jackson, Wayne State University. Tavarius Smith King, Merrimack College.
Kyle Royal, Smoochie Wallace, University of Miami.
Desquarius Green Jr., University of Notre Dame.
Ibrahim Moises, University
Oh
of
my
Tennessee
God.
at Chattanooga.
Jack Marius Taxtheratrix, Michigan State University.
The Isaiah T. Billings Clyde, Coastal Carolina University.
The fuck is this?
The
It's
Jasper
hilarious.
Crux
You don't get
III,
it?
South Carolina State University.
Pause if you don't get it.
Leoz Maxwell Jr., East Carolina University.
Are you kidding me?
I mean, I get that they do
The
this for
ridiculous
football.
names.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they're making up these. The names are getting worse and worse.
No, I understand.
That's hilarious. I laughed.
I mean, it's funny for like
Oh, God.
the first 3 or 4 of them.
Aaron can't. Aaron.
Javaris
Where's your funny one?
This is only going to be funny if the other team is full of like Jason Smith,
John
and
Smith.
John Franklin.
Alan Smith.
Lamar, University of Middle Tennessee.
Devoyne Shower Handle, University of Southern Mississippi.
Hingle McCringleberry, Penn State University.
Okay, fine.
Le Carpetron Duke Marriott,
Come on.
Florida Atlantic University.
The Dinklage Morgan, University of South Florida.
X-Miss Jackson Flaxen Waxen, California University of Pennsylvania.
We're going to be looking.
All right, that was the Team
That was-
East.
I liked it.
I thought the joke was these guys are all half retarded and look at the
No.
universities they went to.
No.
That could be it, too. That's kind of
The
funny.
joke is the name, and look at them.
For big plays all game long from Tyrell Smoochie Wallace.
And let's not forget the tight ends, Ibrahim Moises and Hingle McCringleberry. They've both had amazing seasons.
That's right, Jeff. Now let's meet the players from the West.
Oh, God, are we still doing goofy fucking...
Come on.
Vegetarian Jefferson,
Sagittarius.
Texas A&M.
The Gloucester High Dunkershire, University of Wisconsin.
I hate this.
I love it.
Swartherton L. Gooding Splat.
Because you know what I'm yelling 2 minutes into this bit? We got it!
I don't care. It's silly and fun.
Saskatchewan University.
Quatchvo, San Jose State University.
Ozymataz Buckshank. Stanford University.
Ozymataz. Come on.
Visa 12 Washing Beard, Jones College.
Shakira Kwan TGIF Carter. University of Northern Arizona.
Come on,
X-Wing at Aliciousness, Missouri Western State University.
Sequester Grundleplith, MD. Adams State.
All right, I think I get it. See their goofy names.
Have you ever listened to like college games and listen to their names and shit?
Oh no, I get the bit. I get the bit.
Guys, I don't think he gets it.
Kip Smith becoming a member for 9 months says, I'm naming the steel toe butt baby Hingle McCringleberry. All right.
That's a great name. Hingle McCringleberry.
Todd Pemper says, comedy never came to you, Aaron. It's okay.
Right? These people think it's funny too.
I've never felt more cerebral in my comedy before.
Come on. Sometimes the low-hanging fruits are fun.
Marquis says, Aaron, the stand-up comedian, hates this bit. I don't like that bit.
I'm very much enjoying that you're being shit on.
Get it? Black people's names are silly.
Yes, they are.
Miguel El Salvador says, you finally see how we feel when you play that damn 12 Years a Slave song.
How about Don Quavius Candlestick?
Oh, I didn't get it.
I love Don Quavius.
Oh.
I dated one once.
Black people making fun of black people and barely realizing it is very satisfying. I'm pretty sure they knew that they were making fun. Keel and Peele are subversive leftists. Aaron's gut is low-hanging fruit.
It's sad he doesn't like it.
I have an Onion video I'd like to show you. I like the Onion news videos. Those are good. By the way, the Onion got sold again.
Really? Already?
Yeah. The Onion's fucked, bro.
What happened?
Well, it's been struggling for a long time because it kind of did the, go woke, get broke thing, or get woke, go broke thing. And the company that owns them is putting them on the chopping block again. So I don't think the Onion really has any traction anymore. But yeah, it's being bounced around like an old whore.
That sucks.
Unfortunately. Owl B. Joshin says, Aaron, April gets it.
I really did. I liked
Dude,
it.
I get it too.
No, you didn't. You thought it was their college names.
No. I understand the joke. I was just looking for a funnier joke inside of it.
That is the joke.
The names being the joke is very. Ugh. That's all.
Magnesium Mercedes. See, you too.
Hey, April. That's a really silly name. Why would anyone have a name like that?
You too can name a black person.
Oh, that's really funny.
That's
great. I love that one. By the way, Mr. Q says, read the PayPal. I don't see it. Oh, and also Jake Hudson sent me a song, but I can't play it because we banned him from, we banned his songs from the show.
Taquario.
Yeah?
Mahagalicious. Get it?
Aquario Mahagalicious.
Don't you want to name a black baby?
More than anything else.
Sometimes they just can't decide what to name them.
Cis Trans Am.
There's no family tree to like draw names
from. Cis Trans Am, Niger Magoo, Oregon State.
Why isn't this funny?
All right,
to you?
let me try this one. Ready? I'll try it. Tim Biaka Batuka. Is that a good one?
No.
That's actually a real player.
No,
he was a Carolina Panther back in the day. Donovan Peoples-Jones.
That's a real one.
That's real. You couldn't tell, though. You were like, that one might be. Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
That's a real name. I had that guy in my team for fantasy like every year.
I'm sorry about that.
I like him. He was good for me.
Red Fox Mad with $4.99 says, check out these two announcers hump each other. Oh, God. If it's another fucking... Oh, this is actually... Okay, this is a real one. I'll check it out.
100.
100.
No commentary needed.
This is Wisconsin, I think. At Wisconsin University, they do this stupid shit.
Madison is fucking wild. I have a story after this.
Fuck the Badgers. Fuck Wisconsin.
Look
Suck
at all
a
of them.
dick.
Fuck. This song grew on me the older I got, by the way. I can do it now.
Oh, no, don't stop that. That's enough. That's enough out of you two riding each other.
Are you going to answer that?
I am.
Otherwise, I have a story. Okay.
Look at you.
Yep.
What's going on, buddy?
Boone McNiggison, Alabama A&M.
No, I get the joke. I understand it. April, go ahead. Your story, please.
Oh, yeah. No, I was touring UW Madison, right? And do you remember the Harlem Shake?
Yes, I'm familiar with the
I
Harlem Shake.
believe that I got to witness the original filming of the Harlem Shake video live at UW-Madison. My mom was with me, and there was fucking naked dudes out there. There's dudes in penis blow-up outfits, and my mom looks out the fucking window of the building we're in, and it's right below us. She's like, I don't know about this. You know, there's a black person down there, too.
Oh, that was probably the thing that bothered her the most.
Seriously, though, the fucking Harlem Shake just blasting, and they're filming it in fucking penis shit. I couldn't believe what I was seeing at the time.
Not penis shit.
Because
no.
I hadn't left Litchfield yet, you see. This is what I'm seeing the first time I'm having an outing.
All right, do you guys want to watch a little Scorch before we go? PFG TV. If you're an O&A fan, this was the shit, man. When they would watch Scorch, this was some of the best radio Opie and Anthony ever did. Let's go ahead and watch episode 4. I don't want to watch one that has a bunch of views because then I'm assuming Carl did it already. And I don't want to just do one that Carl's done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you and Carl talked lately?
We were texting a month or so ago, I think. That's about normal for us. Let's go ahead and watch PFG TV Season 1, Episode 4. I mean, why have an intro, right? I mean, just jump right into whatever the...
Yeah, no, I think so.
She gave us a ton of money tonight.
Call
I have
from.
to do this.
It's Crunchy.
Hi, Crunchy.
Okay, April.
I know what you're
What
going
is
to say.
penis shit?
Oh, penis shit?
You know exactly what I'm going to say. What is penis shit?
Like,
That's when two gay guys fuck and you pull out. That's penis shit.
oh, yeah, it just kind of sprays.
Yeah, okay, Aaron. The women
They
are
didn't-
talking. Shut up.
They didn't prep. They didn't do the enemas and stuff.
I'm ready to go anyway.
No. Why?
I'm joking.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, it's like there was, you know those inflatable costumes you can wear?
Penis shit.
Shut up.
Do you know the inflatable costumes you can wear, like the dinosaurs and shit, right? For Halloween? These
sure,
were
yeah,
penises,
yeah.
but inflatable penis costumes.
Penis shit.
Just penises everywhere. My mom fucking taking her daughter on this fucking college tour, and she's like, you can't go here. And I didn't go there.
Your mom is involved with inflatable penises. Okay, start
Yeah.
from the beginning. What?
No, that was all. It was the Harlem Shake video. It was one of the first ones. I'm guessing it started in Harlem, right? But this one was like a really big fucking crowd of U
mom
of M
is
students.
fired.
No,
You're-
UW. What? I'm exhausted. What'd you say?
Oh, ignore Aaron. Ignore Aaron. Your mom started the Harlem Shake? What?
No.
With inflatable penis costumes?
We witnessed it. We were on a college tour for me, seeing if I wanted to go there. And there's a Harlem Shake video being filmed with people in penis costumes. And we saw it.
Crunchy paid for this overtime, so I'm just kind of letting her.
Did I fumble somewhere?
No. I didn't think that story needed this much follow-up. I thought you were pretty clear with what
Aaron,
happened.
can you just burn the rest of the time with one of April's stories?
No, I want to
Calm
watch
down.
Scorch. I fucking love PFG TV, and I wanted to watch some before we left.
I think
Go extra. Then go extra. What the fuck is 15 minutes going to kill you?
Do you
Let
think
April
that
tell her
maybe
story
since
and
my
then
wife and I
too.
haven't been in the privacy of our own home for a few days, that maybe we want to maybe do some things, and I might want not to be here extra?
Oh, do you not have a full-time job that you can, like, whenever you want to have private time, you know, when you're not on the air? Let April tell her story, and then you could just
She
not tell
told
your
the
story.
story. What she's trying to say is she told the story.
that was the meat and
Oh,
potatoes.
that
shake
was.
wasn't-
It was the meat and two veg. That was it.
Crunchy, thank you for understanding the story. I appreciate it.
Thank you for your money.
And thank you for the money tonight.
Yeah.
Comes at a
Look,
cost.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
No, you didn't. Nobody's holding you responsible.
I'm tired now.
Who isn't? All right, so a little PFG TV. So Scorch for this one just starts it off cold open. He just comes on. There's no music. There's no production value. It's just Scorch sitting on a chair with a woman who's a little older and probably thinks that, you know, getting that arm tattoo wasn't the greatest idea in the world because it's probably some high school sophomore shit written on there. Let's be honest. It's probably a motivational saying that meant something when she was 19, and now it's a little embarrassing. Let's go ahead and check out the man of the hour, the one and only, the host of PFG TV, Scorch.
How was your week this week? Did you do anything good? Not really.
You
I
never
feel
do
like-
anything
I
good.
feel
I
like
ask you that every week.
No,
and you
I
never-
feel like the more I hang out with
Scorch recorded in one channel. Are you kidding me,
That's
Scorch? Is
embarrassing.
any of your shit in 2 channels? There we go. Oh, look at that. This time Scorch has a countdown and everything.
Yeah, maybe he learned. Or did you go backwards to this one?
No, this is the newest
Okay.
one. This one dropped like a half hour ago. I'm ready for some PFG TV. Ooh. Shit, look at that. All right, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of fun.
It's too long.
Okay.
Annoying.
Or it sucks
It's
ass.
annoying. Stop it. I get it.
PFG TV. PFG TV. Why aren't you chanting?
I'm dancing.
All right, come on. Round of applause. Big round. Come on, let's get big crowd noise.
Then at the very beginning of the show, Mike,
Ew.
my
Why is he always cold opening? It's always just he's in the middle of telling a story.
Yeah, you gotta have like an intro, like, "Hey
Yeah.
everybody, how's it going?" Or
Yeah.
something dumb.
Hey, folks, have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
Something new. Oh,
right
getting
hand
better
man,
at it.
and he really is my. Mike says to me, "You know, Mike's alive," and I have to huck up a big loogie right now. I'm like, so excuse me, guys. Hey, welcome to Scorch's PFG TV.
He has to do the thing where it's like, "Hey, guy. Oh, hey there. Oh, you interrupted me."
Oh, I didn't see you.
In the middle of a natural moment. You're on the Scorch Show on PFG TV.
Oh shit! I actually just like shit my pants, and
No.
you know I didn't see you there. So
Sorry, but you know what? I'm such a trooper. I'm just gonna do the show with shit in my
I was
pants.
sitting it.
Yeah.
You know? It's kind of warm.
You know, the thing about Scorch is this. If you've never watched Scorch before, he has all the confidence of every late night host you've ever seen and just none of the ability to
None
deliver.
of the tact.
None of the ability to deliver a good joke, nothing. I mean, it's just, but like, again, the broadcasting ability and the confidence, but just nothing to it.
Yeah.
Live at our new location at the Plus in downtown Eau Claire. And I got to tell you something before I introduce Holly. This place is freaking amazing. This place is the epitome of PFG.
Oh, do you know what PFG stands for?
No, I should. I'm sorry.
Pretty fucking great.
Oh, I see now. That's very easy.
Yeah.
And Benny and the whole crew, God bless you guys. Colin, thank you for helping out tonight. Amazing. Give it up for my pal Holly Ho. It is Holly
I'm gonna milk
O'Connor.
you.
Oh, there's his he has a girly co-host too. That's nice.
Should I get bangs?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Before we go any further, last week on the show, we
Her
talked
mic's
a
in
little
the
bit
couch
about my
crack.
sock.
What?
Back it up like 3 seconds. Her mic is in the couch crack. Is it what are we doing?
No, she has a mic right there. I'm guessing they're going to have a guest later, and the guest has to use a handheld mic.
Seems unprofessional.
That does seem a little unprofessional, Scorch.
Before we go any further, last week on the show, we talked a little bit about my socks and how not only did I wear
Can we please put the camera on the person who's talking, please? Do we have to watch Holly listen to Scorch?
Can we please get Scorch a Luden's cherry throat drop, please? He doesn't sound good.
That's the sound of Scorch, my dear.
I want to scorch his throat with something.
Clear
it out.
Can we get a fucking 2-shot here at the very least?
I want a controlled burn.
2 pairs, but one of my socks was inside out.
Oh.
For whatever
Oh, no.
reason, it must be the thing I do. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm fried all the time. I don't know. I'm sitting on the set tonight.
Weed, bro. I told you, like, he has all the hosting, like, chops of an actual host guy and just none of the charm.
Yeah, he's hard to watch for me.
He's a charmless broadcaster.
Yeah.
Looking at my sock, I'm like, well, this one here is kind of light gray. This one is dark black. And I realized that my other sock is on inside out one more time.
Oh, April, he realized that his sock was inside out.
How do you have a dark black sock? Isn't it just black?
That's a good point. Yeah, there's if you have a black sock, you got a dark black sock.
Yeah, he said light gray sock and a dark black sock.
Oh my God.
How'd you miss it?
I need my mommy to dress me. Hey, Bobby, I need you to come dress me. Which actually sounds kind of perverted because that's.
Do you have 2 pairs on?
You know, well, no, it sounds kind of perverted. I want my mother to dress me. But I suppose.
So you know what? You should say that embarrassing line twice. I'm funny. Hire me, somebody.
You're hired. All right.
Apologize. It's better than having my mom undress me, right? So I guess it's better look that way.
Say it one more time. It's funnier the second time. I'm sorry.
I think we can get April hooked on Scorch.
So, not for me yelling at him.
Yeah.
Show today on Scorch's PFG TV. First of all, give it up for you guys. What a great audience. Thank you so much.
Ask them if their moms dress them. Please.
How many claps did you hear there? I heard about
4.
I was going to give them 9.
Okay.
Maybe.
Fun band today, too, with Luke Carver.
The camera keeps auto-focusing.
That's it. Fun band. Because what I want to show you guys is, I want to prove a point that not every band that plays on Scorch's PFG TV is going to be a freaking rock band.
No.
Because we want so much diversity. This show...
Boo! Boo! Oh, he means in the music. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, Aaron, he doesn't mean like black people and white people mixing.
Oh, okay. I was
or
worried.
others.
I was
He just means,
I didn't want to turn on Scorch. It's good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Even though the O&A people are going to pick on this all night long, you know what?
O&A people.
Like a scab, am I right?
Scorch, O&A's been dead for over 10 years now, buddy. Like, you don't have to worry about O&A anymore.
How dare you? They are very much alive.
In your heart.
Worldwide, or at least it has the potential to go worldwide.
Potential.
So we want, thank you, Mom, I appreciate that. So we want people, we want to do things.
Dude, none of it is getting laughs.
It's back to the mom thing, though.
It's just, his mom is the
He fucked
theme.
his mom once. Allegedly.
Yeah.
In my heart.
Can appeal to the masses, so it doesn't have to be rock. We have a rap guy coming out in a couple
of
weeks.
We have the whole variety of all of it. We don't want to just go to one genre. We want all of the things.
We have Zamfir, the pan flute guy, coming on.
You have Zamfir, the master of the pan flute?
Please make this stop.
We have to cut Scorch off because we do have to get going. But
This is
I would
tragic.
definitely love to watch more PFG TV, like not even on the show, just on my
Oh
own
my
time.
I would
Just for my own
You
entertainment.
know what? I want to sit down on the couch with like a couple drinks and just scream at the TV because he's being so dumb.
Oh my God. I miss him. My Lost Interest says the inside out sock bit kills every time. I mean, it really does because it's dark black.
Well, the thing about your mom dressing or undressing you too.
Yes, absolutely. Crunchy Cynicism says money well spent. Thank you guys very much. Very cool. By the way, Matthew Q says the worst draft ever was the Vikings trade for Herschel Walker and the picks they gave up. The Vikings had made other teams Super Bowl champs, the Cowboys, Chiefs, Redskins. Hell, you wouldn't know who Madden is without the Vikings doing something bad. Thank you very much for the $4, buddy. And thank you guys for being so cool and giving us another great week of Steel Toe here on the evening shows. Tomorrow morning, 6 a.m., April and I will be here. We've got, it's the last YouTube show of the week. And then Friday, Johnny and I have Rumble Friday.
I know. It'll be kind of fun for him to have a Friday, right? Since I did Monday this week.
Yes, April did Monday, so they're just switching days. Yeah. That's all. Guys, thank you very much. We will talk to you very soon. April, thanks again.
Thanks, boss.
Back again tomorrow, bright and early at 6 Central. See you then.